the clap where it sinks it all in. Like, yeah. You're hurting him.
Boys, that is the story. Let me lower that down a little bit.
I came here for the bubblegum squashies and the bubblegum Coca Colas.
They wanted to go like that.
Come on, man.
Who
And the Coca-Cola, the bubblegum Coca Colas.
No.
Talk about it.
They're
No,
no.
jeez,
They on, but
no.
I like these colors. I'm up.
Sweating.
Right, boys. I feel like we're in. That's
bro.
That side is so
been in.
much
The
louder.
Matrix.
This side, though.
Everybody on that
Matrix.
side eats piss.
Ah.
This side on here, this side on top. This side on top.
See
This
that
side on
video,
top. Everybody on this
That
side.
Cream's like,
with the
Cream's like, I'm not affiliated with it.
Eat piss. That's what I'm saying.
This is gonna be the longest podcast where I don't say a word. You know what I mean? I'm just real silent. I let them talk. I'm just like, I'm the magic 8-ball.
Yeah.
Magic
Bro,
8-ball.
relax, we're good, we're good.
What, by the way?
I'm doing the job, boys. Take care. So, boys, Ron.
We're up.
Ron, do the honors, man.
We made it.
What?
I know we did it last week, man.
Yeah.
That's a
we do
while.
it every week. Yeah,
but
but
people don't know, like, you've been around.
yeah.
Yo, welcome to Bar for Bar Musical Conversational Podcast.
Bow.
Good signs. Yo, I'm Ron.
I'm Dan.
Nick, what's good, boys?
A
How we
boo-boo.
getting on?
Magical moments.
Yo,
Magical
Nick,
moments.
do me a favor. Introduce the boys.
Introduce the boys.
Man,
Help me.
off the bat here, right? We have two-time guests in the building.
Two-time! Right?
One of the best freestyles going on the show, I'd say.
Top 3 at least.
One of the best guests, Lil Wayne Fanatic.
Yeah.
Best kneecaps in the building.
Best kneecaps in the building.
Come on, fuck kneecap now. Yeah.
One of the
Buzz. Come on.
One of the men on the mission over there, we have Curtisy.
Yes.
Make a bit of noise for that. Next we have the main man, we have Ahmed with love. This chap, and boys, I'm just gonna say it as well. I've been putting the boys on to Punto, man.
Come
There
on.
was
Punto's my favorite
there's
song.
an old boys, right? There's an
World Cup is sick.
yeah, man.
World Cup is sick.
Because people keep sleeping on World Cup.
like
That's
that.
real. No,
Fritos, Cheetos, and Doritos.
come on. And then I'm flipping in the second half. Yeah, people don't know I can hit the notes. Come on, man.
Bro, sick.
Is that a
Real.
Lancey Foe reference in that track?
Lancy, Fo.
Is it Lancey or Lancey though?
Man,
Lancey, oh,
Is
that's
it-
Pouring up a red cup of auntie.
man, that run is rent free up here, bro.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me and the
Man,
boys.
Punto, man, I swear that track.
Yeah.
Putting people onto that.
And what
man.
car did I pull up with?
You Punto as well, my dear. Radio.
Fun fact.
How do you know that?
The song came before that car. The song came before the
He's
song.
watching.
Yeah, I was just bullshitting in the song.
yeah.
None of that happened. I didn't have a
literally
license. I didn't have a car.
bought a
I
car
bought
as
a
a
car because of the song. I was like, if I don't, if I just buy a Nissan and have that song, I'm gonna look real silly. And the streets will talk and they'll hurt me.
The streets are talking, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Is there a Nerf going down, man? I actually want to know that.
Boys. Capri Sun?
Can I have a sippy?
Oh, man, where'd you get that?
Can I have a
I don't know what
squeeze?
you're talking about. It's a Capri Sun, yeah. Now everybody's got
do you have multi-pack?
no.
That's an elite drink, bro.
Pass the Capri Sun, fuck it. It's only my drink. Just kidding, man. Anyway, it's slow. Try a Capri Sun.
Oh, man, that's class.
Come on.
Imagine if they made them a little bit bigger.
We're so good at this introduction stuff.
I'm gonna say that's your intro wrapped up there with the Capri Sun. But man, I just want to say, people watching, check out Punto, man.
Come on.
I love that track.
Streets
man.
don't forget.
The Nerf
Come
one.
on.
Check out Pebbles.
Come on, man.
Pebbles
Come
is
on,
that
man.
Check out all the
Pebbles, World Cup, World Cup,
Run it,
World Cup again, World Cup, please.
Please, World
Plug
Cup.
it, man.
Please.
Plug it.
World Cup,
Well,
yeah.
and over on the far side, we have Rory Sweeney. Man,
Sweet.
this chap over here, man, right? Man, two divisions, man. You have the rap game and you have the bleeding dance game. The techno game.
The electronic.
Thank you.
The electronic, yeah. Put it
All
on.
these words I
man.
don't understand. All these words.
But man, seriously, man. Really good production with hip hop. And your electronics look bangs as well, man.
Thank you, man. I
I've
appreciate that.
Man, where was it, man? There was somewhere where I caught a bit of your set. I caught a bit of your set somewhere, man. The place was just rocking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man, I see you on
Pretty
the decks,
silly
man.
fucking DJing. That's what I'm into. Like,
Yeah, man.
playing
This is
dumbass
the
shit,
Silly
like-
Wave Collective. This is very much Silly Wave.
Yeah.
We're the advocates for Silly Wave. You got me,
Hold on.
Silly Wave, Goofy Core, Rapscallion jazz, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ne'er-do-wellins.
Ne'er-do-well rhythm, ne'er-do-well shoegaze. Pusta, yeah.
Pusta.
Come on, man.
Now,
They don't know how to do the piss flip on the poo star like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, this gonna be a
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
Is there a group name for the trees?
I was thinking about that this morning. I was thinking we should maybe put our record under a group name. Just because I'm doing a new name now, I'm working on a new name now. We should fucking
Rory
do that.
Sweeney.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
New EP Corey in the house. He's a new kid moving in, getting it done.
Oh, boys.
But that's cool. I would do a name for us if we did some shit.
We were talking about it the very first time that we made music
Ages
together.
ago.
Yeah,
Because it wasn't just us
like,
as well. It was me, you guys, and then Darnisha as well. Smokey was in it.
Ambi.
Ambi, yeah. Oh, bless that boy. Smokey's,
Yeah,
little
shout out
Smokey's
Smokey.
a guy.
That's
Yeah. Ambi as well. Is there anyone else I'm missing? That's like the main.
What's that?
What you mean
guys.
that's Smokey? What you
You,
mean?
me, Gal.
That's not Smokey.
Yeah.
Ethan as
Julie
well.
Knifest as
Julie
well.
Louise Knifest, crazy character.
Yeah.
You can't sleep on.
He's the
Boys.
best. Best mate in the world. I love him.
Right.
Right.
I saw him.
Make you rock out.
That name's Floyd. That's
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he's a
My
guy.
fist.
Magical.
With
I
two
thought
Pull out the
knife
knife
fists.
fist.
Two
No, I
knife
gotta
fists.
set the stun.
I thought it was Knife Fest for a while, man. And then, do you remember my
It could be
sister
a
was
Knife
telling me
Fest.
Yeah.
outside?
No, Knife Fest is
Recommended
that show
the
that's
track.
playing on
She
on the weekend.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. So
Brickleberry.
I went to this night a while ago. It was like, it was in the Bernard Shaw downstairs, and it was Nixer played, Banshee played,
The
and then it
girls.
was Julie Louise,
Yeah.
Julia Louise Knife Fist
Yeah.
at the end, right? And this,
Perfect.
never heard of this guy, right?
Yeah.
Comes in, right?
Magical
He's down the
moment.
back.
That's what I'm saying.
Boys,
Yeah.
shadow
I see him
boxing,
doing it. I'm like,
yeah.
it's bound to
Right?
happen.
Me and my mate, I was like to my mate, Cam, shout out to you over in Canada, man. Miss it. He was
That
like,
camera too, Cam.
Cause Cause Cam was telling me about this guy, and Cam was like, man, his production's mad, like his stuff is crazy. And there was a fella, and he was in Muay Thai shorts and all down the back.
There
and I
you
was like,
go.
who's that? And Cam goes, that's him. I was like, right,
the
so
man.
before the show, he
He's
was back.
here.
Yeah. He's like in character and
Clinking
stuff.
trees.
He's
like-
so
together.
happy. Like you see him like backstage getting ready for something, and it's magical to
It's
see.
all like yoga and like
yeah,
mad shit.
I've left
and
the
then they
room.
do like the whole thing, and then it'll just end it on Pina Colada.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
he
He
played
fucking
If you like making love at midnight, that's him.
Oh, that's
He
the
did
best
that.
so good, man.
He's the best live performer I've ever seen in my life. Like there's no one on him. But I
it's-
saw him.
It's a fair one.
I've
It's a
seen
fair
him.
one.
I saw him just at the end of lockdown at a rave, and it was in the woods. And he opened by he basically covered his face with a mask, and he played like a load of white noise off of his SP, which is a little like little sampler, like you can just play beats off of it. And he played a load of white noise, and basically crashed his way around the audience into people, and people were like kicking the shit out of him and stuff, like in the middle of it, because it was like mad like performance art, and the music was really intense and real like blood pumping. It was all like mad. And then he like got up like at the end of it, he like ripped his mask off while screaming, and you could hear him screaming. He screamed so loud. And then he played Pina Colada, and it was the wildest mosh pit I've ever been in my life. Someone fucking
magical.
bust my lip, like actually went
It's
like that.
so
Pina
magical.
Colada, like it was crazy. It was like,
Pina Colada.
yeah.
You'll
Didn't
never
like Pina
understand JLK until you see
Yeah.
JLK
He's-
do what he does
he's
best.
so
And then
special.
afterwards, you just chill, talk about like Disney or whatever you watch. Watching
Yeah.
fucking, I remember like
The
after
most,
a night
like,
out-
soft-spoken person on
on
the
a night
planet
out,
as well,
afterwards,
so
he was
kind.
showing me fucking skits from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
It's so real.
He's like real corny and like
I
childish.
love
and
him
stuff,
so
like,
much.
He's real,
Yeah,
like,
and he's from like Philadelphia
he's, like,
as well. He has
insanely
an American
funny.
accent. Yeah,
Yeah,
big
he's
Philly boy.
He's from like
Yeah.
he was in like the mad like experimental and noise scenes there and stuff, and then when he came over here, he got real into like rave music and jungle music, and like he was already doing a bit of rap stuff as well.
That's
And,
why I booked him for this show.
Yeah,
for September.
He's
The
perfect.
plug,
for the
the
rest.
plug,
Plug it.
So I booked him and this guy and a load of other people for what? For Clash at the Keys. What's that?
Man, talk about
Oh no, man. What happens if you just mix the Irish music scene and my other favorite love, which is professional wrestling? So I'm getting it's me, it's him, it's F.A. Khaki Kid, Negro Impacto, Julie Louise Knifest inside a wrestling ring, making music inside a real wrestling ring, real wrestling ring, and we got 2 wrestling matches booked. 2 actual wrestling matches booked. Yeah, the rap wrestling connection is real. Look me dead in the eyes.
It's at a low price.
And zoom it in, and then zoom back, and then zoom it in again. It's real in the
You have
rap.
to do that.
It's real in the rap. Write that down. Write that down. Yeah. I want you need to get like the overlay, and I want you just to drop a bomb right here.
And then
I just
boom.
crashed my car. That's a car. That's where the car come in.
Boys, what?
This September 16th, No Love Lost, No Holds Barred. Live from the Complex, Ahmed with Love presents Clash at the Keys. 6X, 2 wrestling matches, 1 night only at the Complex. You don't want to miss it, brother. That's for true. That's for Truseldorf, bro. And that's the bottom line. Cause Ahmed with Love said so. I'm still hot, knock your shit off.
That's a promo.
That's my pipe
We didn't
bomb.
talk about
That's
that.
my
We
316.
didn't have anyone on that.
That's
actually
my
rates,
316.
like, professional wrestling like we do.
That's
This
my-
is alright.
That was a
Bro, let's
Dog.
talk about
You're
this.
talking to the fucking.
I keep telling people, like, I feel like everyone has like that one weird topic that they just have like a crazy knowledge about. Either that or they're not diagnosed.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, my mind is just pro wrestling. There's none I don't know about pro wrestling. Which is
When I ask you a wrestling question, right? Is this guy, where'd you rate him in your top 10? Eddie Guerrero.
stuff for that. One. Number one. Number one. Viva la raza Latino heat. Come on, brother. I'm
Lie,
messing with
cheat,
me.
and
To
steal,
lie and
baby.
cheat and steal. That's powerful.
You say
He's top
number 1 too?
Yeah.
Is he the one?
Why
You
you
said?
why did he
We use no, that's not true.
You're just gonna say CM Punk.
I'm not
Like,
gonna say.
dickhead.
Don't gotta say CM Punk.
Punk. It might be Stone Cold. I feel like Stone Cold's up there.
Eminem? No, I'm just kidding.
Just Joey Mercury. No one else. Just Mercury. Yeah. Melina number 1. Alicia Fox number 2.
It's like Stone Cold and all that.
Stone Cold.
Trish. We talk about Trish.
Undertaker's
Stacey
crazy.
Keebler up there.
Come on, boys.
Stacey Keebler honorable mention. Lexford Hayes.
Need to get to show on that as well, boys.
Yeah.
Need to get an edge.
Edge and Nia, man.
Yeah. Can we take? Is this the part where we talk about like everyone's top 5? Can we do that now? Just a quick one, please. All right.
You have it ready. It's on your hand.
I didn't,
Yeah,
I didn't want to be the one to go first. I'll take a little bubble gum, calm my nerves down. Top 5, no particular order. Eddie Guerrero, we established that.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Man. The GOAT.
Stone Cold has to. Stone Cold has to be there. Booker T
Okay.
for the culture.
Okay.
Kurt Angle, magical. Kurt Angle has to be up there. He has to be. He has to be. Perk Angle. See that man doing backflips up on TNA? Perk off the yoinkies. He just dropped 3 squeaky cleanies.
3 squeakies. Top the angle.
Yeah, 3
Oh, lad,
squeakies,
you
a
can't
couple
be dropping
cleanies.
3 squeakies.
He got the suds the next morning. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4.
That's
5.
Okay.
Honestly, you can make the argument that John Cena deserves to be up there. He kind of does. He kind
He's
of
a big
does.
on John Cena.
I hear. But there's some
Never
names
seen
you're
him.
mentioning that though, bro.
I know how Randy Orton wasn't mentioned.
Not just
True.
No,
He's a working man.
But Jeff Hardy
was mentioned.
That's my number 2.
Jeff Hardy can say the word. I let him say it.
That's not
Jeff Hardy.
Come on!
First and foremost, yeah, Jeff Hardy is allowed at the cookout. First and foremost, he can say the word, and I wouldn't bat an eye. Not even bat an eye. I let him say it, cause that's for the people. This is for the people. Yeah, no one's talking about Matt. No one's talking about Matt. It's Matt Hardy, bro.
Fuck my Hardy, man.
No, Jeff's crazy. But then also, bro, I swear I thought you would have said Shawn, man.
Shawn
Shawn
Michaels.
Michaels had.
Play the song.
I like Shawn
Play the
Michaels.
song.
One of my
Shawn
definitely in my
Michaels
top 5.
talent-wise is great,
He's
but it's just the fact that he had that
He's
funny little
acting-
period at the start where he's a bit of a bitch.
I hear him.
So that was a bit rude.
Oh yeah, it's called.
Should be on it.
Yeah,
Sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
Oh.
And then play sexy.
It's the start.
What's that fella with the pink jacket back in the day?
The pink jacket.
He died. He like fell off some shit.
Macho Man.
Nah.
Owen Hart. Owen Hart. Yeah.
He was cool, like his jacket.
I know I'm sexy, boys. I got the looks.
It's crazy.
I
And he never had the looks.
I got the
Never had
moves.
the looks. He never
really move. I said you. You wanna know something fucked up about this song?
Yes.
Crazy trivia point. This song was it was for like they had like an album that they were making where they just get the wrestlers to rap for it. This wasn't even for Shawn Michaels. You know who did this song first?
Wrestling and rapping's
Vince
always
McMahon.
No.
There's a Vince McMahon version. That's the original version. Vince McMahon just singing
Vince
it.
McMahon
Just
too?
saying, I'm just a sexy boy. For no reason. They're just like, that makes sense.
That's crazy.
Real.
During the Attitude Era,
comedy.
that fella was a
real.
dog. He still is a dog.
Yeah.
But Vince, bro, degeneration. Oh my god.
The Road Dogg, Jesse James. The badass Billy Gunn.
Oh my
I told you we're not talking about music today.
He didn't lie, man. He did not lie.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Now imagine this energy, but music. That's Clash at the Keys, September 16th. Tickets on sale now. At Clash at the Keys Instagram.
He's not gonna
At
give it
Clash
against
at
us.
the
He's
right.
not
They're gonna
gonna
do like
do
this. Watch.
anything for you. He's
It's
gonna
gonna
make
pop
you
up
pay
at
double
Clash at
price.
the Keys Instagram.
Just for showing love, he's gonna make you pay double price.
Yeah.
bro.
No, I seen it in your face. I was like, he's unraveling something in there.
No, I need to ask.
Oh, he's got today.
We're gonna go for music.
He got that day.
I need to ask. All right. So, in your opinion,
Mm.
what is the best WWE entrance theme song?
That's a great question.
What
Randy
is-
Orton makes sense the most because he's like, nah.
'cause
I prefer his
for me,
first one,
I
to be
have
honest.
one.
Swear, why is this first one? How do you know I'm not talking about that one?
You're not though. You're talking about voices.
Every-
Yeah.
The
You know.
best.
No, I know which one's mine, but I know you're gonna like shit on it, right? But for me, it's iconic.
I know what you're gonna say.
Eminem. Yes.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's a banger.
I just
Oh.
Oh!
Wait the beat, yo. That's hard. That's real. Big Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a real fan.
Honestly, Eddie Guerrero's one's hard.
Eddie
You'd be
Guerrero-
sleeping on that.
You look
I got that
like-
passion assassin. He's spitting. He's spitting.
Oh, what's his Rey Mysterio say? Booyaka,
We
booyaka.
got 619.
That was the shit you said the most though.
Bro,
Yeah,
forget about one brother.
The original John Cena one went crazy.
Forget
about
about
Ray?
one brother. No, not Ray. Edge Boys.
Woo!
What's that song?
On this
On this
day,
day,
I see clearly.
and he comes up, and
Everything
he's
is
just standing
come
up the
to
light,
light.
and he just smoke comes up and boy,
Man.
that song when it hits.
He's trouble.
No, it
When you hear
is.
Goldberg come in though, and you got the smoke coming out the nose,
Oh, bro.
like he's about to kill somebody, like he's about to commit a hate crime, that's real. That's realer than rap
That's
right there.
real.
That's realer than rap.
Honorary mention was Triple H.
Ooh, Triple H has
To
too
play
many.
the game.
Triple H has too many good
Oh,
ones.
that's a classic.
People weren't around back in like the 90s or whatever. Yeah.
Where do you always have a sledgehammer?
He's
with?
finna kill people.
This is crazy.
You know,
Everybody bringing
he's
a
taking care of
chair. This man
business.
has a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
Remember we chased your man through the gap?
Everybody's driving cars back in the
He
day.
fully, he drove up on him.
Yeah, they
His
drove
wife was screaming.
And they threw him out the window. Boys, that was the man.
And he gets nicked at the end of him, and that's the best.
It's
Boys,
magical.
no, that
Booker
was-
T's theme though.
Booker
Can
T's
you
team,
dig it?
Can sucker, bro.
Classic.
There was a bloke called Carlito as well.
Oh,
wasn't
with the apple.
I spit
I spin the face of people who don't want to be cool. Come on now. You know
He
what
was
cool
crazy.
is? You're looking at boom.
What's the fella with the?
Santino Marella.
Santino
Santino with the cobra.
He was
There
high.
was an Irish fan as well, not
Fuck
Shame.
Shame.
There was a
I know.
Mick Foley with the
That's
song.
Mick Foley with the song.
Which one?
He's not Irish.
Is the new one now?
Swoggle. There's been Shane.
Finley.
Finley, yeah, my name's Finley, and I love to fight. With the, yeah.
He was.
I've never in my life I seen a shillelagh in his
Until
country.
then.
I don't,
What's that?
a shillelagh.
What's that?
I don't know, but they're like they got like an Irish wrestler, and he was like from Belfast, and he just gave him like a shillelagh. He's like, that's real Irish. I was like, I've never seen that
And he used to
before.
walk around with Shane, and his theme song was.
Yeah,
That's how it is over here. That's what Ireland is though.
You watch wrestling right now still?
I'm pretty up to date. on
You
that.
watch it still,
Yeah,
man?
I still
I
go
never
with it
stopped.
too.
Some people got like a life. You know what I mean? The watching wrestling now is just like you're watching something that you
Something
know
different.
is pretty. It's not even bad. It's more just like there's that you're gonna
know
be
it's
disappointed
bad when
at something,
they have-
and it's all right. You know what I mean? It's the pleasure you do for
When
it.
they have to
It's
bring
like music,
When
you
they
know.
have to bring
Man, I
people
was gonna
back.
say.
When they have to bring people back, you know it's bad.
I feel like now to
You
be
know
like,
what's? You guess who the new United States champion is right
Cher
now?
Lloyd.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, no,
And he's
he was never
Rey
there
Mysterio.
before.
Yeah, but he's a champ right now,
There's
and
no
he's
way
like
that's
50.
the same Rey Mysterio.
He's like
There's
50.
no way that's the same fella in the mask
His
though.
son is as bad as his son's. Right?
Yeah, his son's going
Yeah,
crazy. His son looks just like Eddie Guerrero because he's got the mullet and everything.
Dominic, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Do you remember when they had that match for
Man,
for
the custody battle.
custody
The
battle?
yeah!
The winner got.
I don't know if I ever
to
told
keep
you
their
about
child.
this. They fully had like between two Latino wrestling, like who owns this child, and the custody papers are on top of a ladder.
On a clipboard. That
It was magical.
so
Oh, that's
messed
so
up.
crack.
I
I
love
can't even fucking-
wrestling.
Vince McMahon
Wrestling
is
is
a
so
dog,
dumb.
boys. He's a dog.
I started going to like the Irish wrestling shows now.
Oh,
Cause
they're
like
fucking
ever since I
hard.
tried to like,
So hard, yeah, they're really good.
Scrapper Mania.
yeah, OTT. Oh my god.
OTT
Yeah, I
is
started.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought you to not the OTT one, I don't think, but I brought you to Fight Factory, which was pretty cool. That was the
Yeah,
one you went to last time.
Yeah.
But they're like basically like quite similar. Shout
Yeah.
out OTT, but they're the ones that are giving me the wrestling ring for this. Yeah.
Shout out for Loco too.
Shout out for Loco. For Loco sponsorship. It's for Loco, baby.
God, I'm so thirsty right now.
I wish I had
a drink.
This is a podcast brought to you by our sponsors, For Loco. That's right, baby. When you drink a Four Loco, it's For Loco for life. You know what I'm saying?
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Let's go, boys.
No, I took them all out. They're too silly and stinky.
I don't believe
You
it.
know what I mean?
Dude, man, you
Let's
create
check.
such a lineup, man.
It's
Crazy.
very.
A lot of those
It's gonna
people
be
you're
sick.
friends with, or those people you just you mess with.
I
them,
hate
like,
both of these people.
Mm.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of what they stand for. Not a fan of what
On
they
the
believe.
lineup though, you do also hate them.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I hate myself when I line up on anything. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think it makes it so much easier. The fact that like I've been planning this show since last year's summer. I went to Complex for the first time, and I was just like I was like part of this like fucking photography project or whatever, and I seen the space. I was like, this looks like a really good place to do a wrestling show, but they probably won't let me do a wrestling show. So I asked them. They're like, oh, OTT are doing a show here next week. You can talk to them. I was like, this is perfect. And then I emailed them going like, it's a long shot, but maybe they'll respond. And then like a second later, he's like, yeah, you can have the ring. It's like 800. I was like,
800.
And yeah.
yeah, I was like, this is
Fucking
perfect.
huge as well,
800, and they'll set it up, and they'll give me the entrance as well. They'll set it up, and they'll take it down. Yeah. So it's serious.
Who's gonna set
business.
it up? Yeah, just have some people.
They're coming to set it up as well for the 800. They said it as if it was expensive. Like, I'm real sorry. Say, I have to do this. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
it.
I guess they're
My
just
ass
doing it
is
on passion
doing
though
that,
as well.
bro.
So
Passion
like,
one, and
yeah.
poor wrestlers, man, they're treated like slaves.
Really?
Man. You know what I mean? Like they literally fight for food at this
No,
point.
but yeah,
And I love the wrestling community, but
Healthcare
people
and
need to.
all, bro.
This is what I'm
And
trying to
that's even
do.
further
I
up
need
as
people
well.
to be booking these people and paying them a lot more money. These guys are
Come
Getting
on.
hurt.
this business that they love.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, can I ask you a question about the show, right? So you said something about the entrance, right? Are the artists gonna enter to like their own music, or is there?
We're gonna figure that out. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure that out.
Nice.
All I'm gonna say though is, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had like a workshop with all of the musicians, and we'd gone in, and I got one of my friends, Joy Nesbitt. Shout out Joy. She's like a real good like playwright and director, but she's also a good
Sweetheart.
musician. And
Lov-
sweetheart as
lovely
well.
lady.
And she's from Texas as well. She's telling us all these Texan foods.
Yeehaw.
You know what I'm saying? But we just had a workshop on like fucking character development, cause I want to make sure everyone's like super wacky for this. You know what I mean? I brought everyone to watch OTT with me. Then we did the fucking this workshop. Everyone's getting all in character. It's just gonna be silly, man. I feel like everyone's taking themselves too seriously in this game.
But is there gonna be like? That sounds like you like have a storyline. Like
I've told people straight up, I'm going through a table. Spoilers, I'm going through a table. If I don't go through a table, I failed. I'm not happy. I'm getting put through a table. How am I gonna get put through a table? We're gonna have to find that out.
Khaki Kid injured himself.
I was trying to plan it out. I was like, if
Swear.
I streamed it live or something or recorded it, then I can have people do the commentary afterwards.
Dylan Gomery would be great to do commentary.
Dylan Gomery wanted to be the announcer in the ring, and I
that'd
nearly
be
made him
good.
do it. Owen's gonna be the announcer though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if the wrestlers are used to that shit, then I feel like if it's just a couple of kids, you know what I mean?
would be your Jim Ross. We would be.
The Jerry the King
JBL.
Lawler.
We will
Somebody
be
has to
it,
wear the
boys.
hat. Somebody has to.
We will be it. If it's need, we will.
If there's an opener, we'll put the CVs in.
We
Man.
put them in. That's what
Hey.
we're saying. We'll
Come
put them
on.
in. That would be
Hey, let me
incredible.
write that one down. Fucking like 2 weeks
Doesn't
ago,
write it down.
I'm writing it down in the head right
Let me
here.
write that one
Like
down.
2 weeks ago,
Tomorrow or
we were
something.
doing promo for it, and we had like I wanted to set up like a sports center thing, like a Four Loco sports center. So I had the table and like the 3 people sitting on the mic, and it's just like talking about the card. Cause it's like fucking.
yeah,
Some of them
yeah.
are like back-to-back verses. So it's like me versus Curtisy, and it's gonna be Khaki Kid versus Fa. I'm gonna fuck him up. He's dead.
Julie Louis Knife is against himself.
No, I said Julie Louis Knife is his enemy is a crowd. You know what I mean? Like if you survive, if you go
That's
to that
right.
set and survive, real.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
It's
Yeah.
something real.
Are you fighting or are you playing music?
I'm playing music, but if somebody throws me a super kick, what am I to do but block?
Facts.
But get hit and
We're
die.
wrestling now.
Yeah, if somebody wants to wrestle, I'm gonna wrestle. You know what I
gonna
mean?
wrestle.
Like you ain't seen me hit this
wrestle.
fucking
No, I'm
super
gonna
kick
wrestle.
You
here,
have to go
baby.
turnbuckle, bro, at some point.
Ah, as if the way I catch both the four
frog
locos like
splash.
Stone Cold. The fucking 5-star frog splash. So, someone's getting spine busted.
With the
Like,
tap
Oh,
flash.
that's a one horse did.
Okay, another wrestling question.
I love
Rory,
this.
I want to ask you one, man. I want to ask you one. What's your favorite finishing move, man?
I've never watched wrestling. I didn't have any channels. I had like 3 channels on my TV, so I was never able to watch it.
I want you to make up a wrestling like a wrestling
In life,
finisher
what's your
right
favorite
now.
finisher?
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
just
Like if you're a wrestler, how would you like put somebody out for the count?
horse kick.
It's gotta be something twist.
It's the something twist.
Yeah.
Couple of
Or else the equalizer.
Oh!
I was just thinking about that movie earlier.
Penalizer.
Which one's
There's a
which
third
one?
movie in it. There's a third movie now.
Is there?
I swear, it's all over the bus stops. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's all over the fucking bus. I can't get
They're
away
real
from it.
bad movies.
Queen of Thieves?
Queen Latifah's in the movie?
I think so.
Swear.
She's an equalizer movie.
I heard
He's in,
that.
like,
I actually heard that King Latifah's in that film.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
People be-
decent wrestling name, bro.
That's
King
King
Latifah.
Latifah, man.
That's like no.
Actually, that's what we need.
Who was that brother who was massive? Not Great
Big Daddy V?
Yes,
Yeah!
Big Daddy V.
Crazy.
Right, he did
No,
that,
do you
he did
remember
that.
when he had the fucking
He got
world's
that.
greatest
World's
love machine?
greatest, yes.
Yeah, viscera.
Oh
And he
my-
was just his finisher literally was just somebody be on their tummy and he just get on top of them just.
It's a humpy thing.
I'm not
That's
getting.
crazy.
Bro, I played
That's real
SmackDown.
crazy. You have a
I
video of
played
that?
SmackDown versus Raw 2007. He was in it, and the finisher literally
With
was
featuring
one.
ECW at the end, yeah.
he's just there
He
slap-
spins you around, he slaps it, he goes bow, bow, and then the camera shifts like. Boom.
Bro.
Remember Umaga with the tongue?
Umaga's son's wrestling now. Yeah,
Everybody's son's
and
wrestling.
and what's it's really weird because like
Good
all the
job.
Samoan wrestlers are basically just
They're all related, man.
they're all related, like the whole bloodline. But it's
Oh,
also the
swear,
fact
yeah,
that like Samoans in America are basically just like black people, and it's really funny because like fucking Umaga's son is like full on just saying the N word. He just sounds like Kodak Black, and it's literally just like a mini Umaga who sounds like Kodak Black, and he's got like the Florida haircut, just a skullet and a little curl at
In
the
New
back.
York though, because in New York that's kind of different.
No, he's big. Like he's got like I think he's around like Florida or
Okay.
like
Yeah.
California, and he just got out of prison. He was like, I'm gonna be a wrestler like my dad.
Some
That's,
Samoan
you have to
tattoos
respect
are
that.
so
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, he, like, you know Umaga for his tattoos. It was like, this fella's sick.
so sick.
There's another one as well, boys. What? Now, right, this is like actually trivia here, right? Because I actually can't think of it. If someone gets it,
I'll look it up.
I'm gonna.
What was the Boogeyman's finisher, boys?
I even know.
Oh, that's tough.
Was the Boogeyman
No,
like
no,
a
no. It wasn't.
gross
It's a
person?
really
He's like real
shitty.
gross.
He had a really shitty finisher. It was like close to like a sidewalk slam or something like that. It was really shitty like that.
Boy, that fella used to freak me out.
He's crazy. He ate. No one told him to eat worms. He
Yeah,
just
he
did
just
that. He just did that. He was like, "What if I did that?" Then he literally is like a wrestler. He's like, it's so funny how he got into the business because there's like this competition called Tough Enough, and it just gets random people, and you can be a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he gets in there, and he's just fucking jacked dude, just doing all the shit properly. But then he lied about his age, and it's the videos of it's just fucking. Finley, who's the judge, he's like, how old are you? And he's like, 30. He's like, don't lie to us, how old are you? 30. You got license? 30. You're lying to us? 30. He's like, that's right, I am 40. And
He
like,
was
we,
40.
he was like, there's one thing we don't like, it's liars. You're out of here. And then they hired him anyway.
No, he was sick.
like
As a
he's in the
gimmick,
way,
he was so
right?
sick.
Okay, what was Rikishi's finisher?
Never-
Oh, come on now.
Never heard
The
of this girl.
bonsai drop? There's actually two. You got the
You know,
bonsai drop,
yeah.
you got the stink face, and then you got the Rikishi drive.
Right.
Now, hold on,
Rikishi
hold
drive
on.
is a little silly.
He's so deep, like, it's
Right, for the people at home who don't know too much about wrestling, and Rory
I'm
here,
so,
to know!
I'm so sorry
No,
that
no,
you
no.
had to listen to this.
explain the stink face, man.
The stink face
Or stink
is like
drop,
I
sorry.
can do it.
no. I'll explain the stink face. It's one of my favorite moves to receive from my beautiful wife. Shout out Joe Helly, I love you. But basically, what it is Rikishi is this giant Samoan dude who just wears like basically a thong, yeah. and you're sat in the corner of the turnbuckle, just like fully that. He's fucking raising the roof. He toots that tang up, and he runs and just motorbone you with that little, know what I mean? With that little whatchamacallit. It's the Yanch driver, basically. It's real. It's a Yanch driver. It's magical.
And here is the fart thing true, bro. You've heard this?
He farts.
No, sometimes if you don't like it, you'll eat a couple
We
burritos
all
before it
fart.
happens. You know what I mean? Eat a couple Cheetos, Doritos.
There's like some
on.
sort of thing where he eats a specific diet before he does it.
Yeah,
Is
that true?
poo caca foods. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's got-
pee caca.
Pee poo poo. That doodle feces.
How you say?
It's really that deep. I need to test him. He's really
Duty
that
people?
deep. Right. Who was the first person that caught an RKO in midair?
Jesus.
Caught an RKO in midair. I don't know if this is the first person, but I think you're talking about Evan Bourne.
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
I know. I don't think he was the first one, but I know who you're talking about. He did a backflip,
he did the
and Randy Orton was like, no, and grabbed him,
caught him in
boom,
midair.
dead. The other one is fucking him and
did not
Seth
move.
Rollins. Seth Rollins does the stomp.
Rollins does the-
He
yeah.
pushes him off with his neck, goes flying. He's like,
No, the first one that
Damn.
ever actually proper happened was the Evan Bourne one. That was literally in like when he did the flip. caught him
that's
in
when it was
midair.
out of nowhere. After that,
Crazy.
after
Then
that,
after that, it was literally every time anyone got on turbo.
That must be so hard to do.
Bro,
Just doing it mid.
literally, like someone doing a flip, you have to grab their
in
fucking
midair,
head
and
in between your thing
and
and
they're
just
still
drop
alive.
them
Yeah,
like
and
that.
everybody
No,
walks
wait,
away.
Rory, let me show you
Know
this
what I
for
mean?
context. real
Bro,
quick.
the thing was mental. No,
Bro,
Randy
it's
Orton
really-
was sick.
no.
boys.
Great question, Dan.
Randy Orton was so sick. So
Yeah.
I feel so sorry for anyone who wanted to listen to music and rap and shit like that. I told you I ain't rapping today.
Podcast, what we do.
Bro,
Play some Neo in the background, listening to this.
Whoa.
There's music going, everything's good.
Why are you showing me demos? What's the
16th of September, Clash of the Kings.
I'm just showing them
Yeah, it's a picture of it.
That's crazy.
How did he
Catch
do
him
it?
midair.
How did he do
That
it?
is wild.
People,
People,
That is
how did he
wild.
do it? You
He's a
can't see
crazy
what I'm
man.
seeing,
He's
but
a
I'm seeing
crazy
something you're
man.
not seeing. You know what I'm saying?
We'll clip it in. We'll send it up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't.
Set it up, we'll do something. I don't know what we're gonna do.
There's a question I have as well, right?
All right.
Who, because once again, the questions I'm asking are questions that I'm not sure of, right?
You want some information?
I want some info, man, right?
I'm like Wikipedia today.
Who
that to
genuinely, who jumped off the top of it? You know when they done the
Hell in a
what's-
Cell.
No,
Hell in a Cell?
You want to answer this one? No, you can answer this
Do
one.
you know the answer?
No.
Ah.
Todd did.
Which one?
Who jumped off and went through the commentary table?
It's Jeff Hardy.
Mick Foley, of course.
That's
Nick
what I said. That's what I
Foley.
said. That's what I said.
Fucking Undertaker throws him off, and then he
Right.
comes back after being concussed, climbs his thing. They do a slam, it breaks, and he falls through the ring.
That was
There's a funny
yeah.
part because he's like, it looks like he's smiling, but he's actually like pushing his tooth through the cut in his lip.
Oh no.
It's magical. There's fucking Rikishi fell off of the Hell in a Cell into like a big pile of hay, and it's so funny because it's just like this giant man just
Yeah,
dead.
just yeah.
fully dead, fully dead.
Right,
Yeah.
who lost
in
the
peace.
pie eating contest? And that was it WrestleMania or was it Armageddon? There was a pie eating contest.
Was it between? It was between Matt Hardy and MVP. Was it? Or is that someone else? Because
MVP
they had
in the
they
2009
had an
game.
eating contest.
Remember the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009? It was
That
John
don't-
Cena and MVP.
Ba-
and it-
oh, you're right.
Woo!
You're
I remember
right.
playing that over and over again. All the other
I'm coming!
WrestleManias.
There was there's another one as well. There was Eric Bischoff.
Names.
Was Eric Bischoff?
I'm back.
Was he?
I'm better than ever.
Was he in the pie eating contest? I feel like this is one, right? This is like such a vague
You
memory.
could never.
It
I
was on
was
my
in the
mate's gaff,
Putang eating
and he had like a
pie.
DVD. Might have been
Putang pie.
SummerSlam.
That's all I'm.
We're watching it in his gaff for like a sleepover. Like it was one of those ones, like it was very vague.
It's all over my face.
We'll chat WWE off camera.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
That's
you
a
guys
whole
keep
new
talking about
podcast.
wrestling.
No,
Honestly,
keep doing
dude,
your
yeah.
wrestling thing. Play your game.
Over there.
Yeah, we did the
Before
podcast starting next week.
very last question before we get into actual music stuff. We'll make it real quick. You know what I mean? Only 5 seconds each. Your wrestling name. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
ATM.
All right.
ATM.
Cash out. About to make a deposit.
Cash out.
Yeah.
All right. Wrestling name. 5, 4, 3.
Elbows and knees.
Ooh, elbows and knees. Come on now. You
Let's
don't need
go.
to hear.
ATM.
Wrestling name, Dan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5.
The man.
Dan the man.
Simple.
Dan the man.
Simple. Come on, man.
Who's the man?
D/man.
Oh, who actually, what's her name?
Slash, man.
What's her name? She's married to Seth-
MTF.
married to Seth Rollins. What's her name?
Becky Lynch is the man.
is
I didn't even want to say it. I didn't want to
She's
show off. You did it for me. You know what I mean?
Becky Lynch. Yeah,
I
she's-
knew.
she's
Becky Lynch
Irish
would be
as
my
well.
wrestler now.
What about you guys then?
Yeah, flip that around.
Flip it over.
Becky Lynch. That's
All
my
right,
wrestler.
all right.
Easy. Last name I heard.
Rancid Simmons.
Oh, that's crazy. I
Rancid,
forgot
real
about that
Rancid Simmons.
I don't know.
He's real. I have a list of just fake names I make for no reason sometimes.
one.
Yeah.
Rancid
Oh, one of my favorite is Oliver Sutton.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Bend over.
Oh, hey, yo, watch it.
Hold
It's a
on.
kid's favorite. Rory, what would your wrestling name be?
Dino Rod.
Dino Rod. But he had
Like
50
the
seconds though.
I'm putting out a project under DJ Dino Rod. too.
Swear.
Can't do it.
You get me so wet, man.
Okay.
I'm putting out a project I'm putting out a record of like Memphis hip hop tunes, but they're all gonna be under different names as different. So it's gonna be like DJ iPhone Charger, DJ Dino Rod, Irish Underground Hash Mafia, fucking. I think Irish Underground Hash Mafia is the general group of people that are all me.
Yeah.
You need to do a photo shoot where just you. Just like
As all
you
different
in different
people.
suits.
Yeah.
I touched your leg. I've been crazy, dude.
I thought that was me.
Sorry, you're
First
laughing.
second, I thought that was me. you grabbed my leg real hard. I thought I grabbed my leg. That's how hard he grabbed it.
I'm in
I
the
was like, that's
mood.
not my hand.
All this wrestling talk. I don't know.
It's a bit crazy.
Wait, so you're doing a project with Memphis hip hop?
Yeah. It's actually been done for like 2 years, but I've kind of just been.
Some of the first
I guess
songs we
we're-
made are on it.
Yeah, some of the first songs we ever made.
Sound?
What, sorry?
Like Project Pat,
Project Pat, 36 Mafia, like fucking Tommy Wright III, Princess Loco, like all that kind of shit.
Who knows?
Actually, the album art, like
Come on, Ron.
the album artwork is like kind of modeled on that real famous Project Pat one, where it's like him and it's his face stretched out in the woods, and it's like a green forest,
Oh,
like
it's
a
so
green
dumb,
sky
yeah,
forest
yeah.
with
Actually,
the car like spread out. in front of it.
Classic.
I actually have a 5 gig template thing. Like, you know the way you can do you can put like the styles on text in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a 5 gigabyte one full of just like fake Memphis bootleg ones. That's how I made the shirts.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so I'll send it on to you.
Shout out to
Yeah.
No Limit
Do we
Records,
get fake
man.
names as well in the tape? I think everyone should
Oh,
have
do
a
you
fake
want
name.
it? Do you
Yo,
want fake
sing
names?
my stuff.
I
These
think-
are actually on like so many songs in it as well.
I think every
I don't think I've
artist
sent
in
it
it should
yet.
have a fake name on it.
3 or 4 each, I'd say. Like,
If
these
Tamika's
are
on it,
Really?
Tamika needs a fake name.
I don't think Tamika's on it, but
didn't know
Tony
we were
Bantana's on it.
Fake name.
User on it loads.
Yo,
The Lonely Fella, the Lonely Chap Fella.
The lonely fella, chap.
Yeah.
The Lonely
I'm
Chap
just
Chap
gonna call him Liam.
Yeah. That's good. Call him
What's
Becky
it
Lynch.
called?
Put his PPS on there.
Someone else I know. I'm kind of forgetting names right now.
Darnie's probably on it.
Yara 13's on it. Fucking shit, Yara 13.
Is Darnie's on it?
Shut down.
Darnesia is on it. Bismillah's on it. Yeah. I don't
Christ.
know. Yeah.
That's legit.
Bro, that's
I'm actually
fucking
gonna be in
sauce.
Memphis when you're having your show.
Swear.
No way.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a
Your
real
excuse.
gorgeous city for music and stuff,
That's what
but like crazy, like. But yeah.
Bring us back some lean
Yeah.
or something.
You sipping, bruh? Bruh, you sipping, bruh? You off that Zaza, bruh?
That dirty Sprite.
Caca.
How did this come to like? Have you? I need to ask. What do you mean?
Before you go, we're just talking about names, so it's proper.
It is,
Asking
it is.
right now. What? Why Ahmed with love?
I like proper too. I like when someone says that.
That's fair.
That's a good question. Ahmed with love. Ahmed is my first name. Like, I normally just go by, like, most people know me as Kareem, which is my middle name. But, like, Ahmed's my first name. I didn't know I was Ahmed until I was, like, 4. Cause,
Really?
yeah, my mom was, like...
I didn't know until right now, I think. I
No,
feel
my
like I
mom
only
was
told me
really,
one
my
time.
mom was super petty. What had happened was, it was my mom's turn to name the child. So she's gonna call me Kareem after her uncle that she lived with. But then last minute my dad was like, no, I'm calling him Ahmed after my brother who died in a car crash. But my dad
debate
works, yeah, but my dad works abroad. So as soon as he left, my mom was like, I'm never calling him Ahmed again. Like, I just, and for like 4 years straight, she wouldn't call me Ahmed at all. So she just called me Kareem, the middle name.
That's how it
And then that's how I found out. But then Ahmed with love was because when I was 18, I made one of my friends in school, shout out Lorcan Kelly. I made him just a diss track. But I was like, instead of diss track, I'll just make him a whole diss track EP. So I made him like 3 songs for his 18th birthday, just talking shit about him. And then on the cover, I said from Ahmed with love.
Oh,
And then on like, yeah, and then on SoundCloud, I was like,
I didn't know
okay,
that. That's
yeah, I
That
popped
is
that there.
unreal, man.
Ahmed with love. I was like, perfect. There you go. The more you
great
know, he didn't
artist,
even
man.
know.
Crazy.
He didn't even know. It's perfect, just the Ahmed with. It's Brandon genius. You know what I mean? I'm with everything.
Because like, I'm with label is on.
I'm with label. I'm with motives.
I'm
Yeah.
with merch.
I'm with
People always
merch.
ask me how I got the name Rory Sweeney, and basically like just starting out and shit. Like
When I was starting out, when I was out the gutter, I just came out the mud.
That was crazy. Yeah.
it's a class
Your
story,
name
I love
came
it.
from like Courtesy Dump, wasn't it?
Suppose. Nah, I put a Y on that shit. My second name's Curtis. So it's cool. But
I just found
yeah,
out
like
yesterday.
really.
I thought your name was Curtis, and then.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's your first
Curtis Gav.
Gav and Curtis.
Gav
Yeah,
Curtis.
but yeah, me and Dump were bringing out a project, and he was like, we should call this Courtesy of Dump, and then I was like, because I wasn't even Courtesy at the time, I was Gavin Curtis, and then I was like, yeah, well, I should just call myself Courtesy then, and then we never brought out the project. But we brought out the project, but it wasn't under that name.
Right?
EP
Yeah,
of
I
Sorts.
love,
Yeah.
I still love Bag off that.
Classic.
Yeah,
Bag,
this is a big-
you can
Love
check.
that track.
You
Love
can
that
check
shit.
my
Love it.
song. You can check like
Spotify
my
Wrapped and
Receiptifies. Yeah, my number one song of all time is Bag.
Number one of
Of all time, and it's been that way for like 2 years, 2.5 years.
Man, it's
Crazy.
I feel alive.
Doesn't make any
I took
sense
a
to me.
dive in the deep and survived it. I
it's a
took a
good
time to
song,
compete
but-
with the boys.
Ah.
If it sucks, I don't want to just suffice. Don't be surprised when it takes me to rise out of bed and crack a smile. Punch walls, crack knuckles, crack tiles, still wasn't love.
What we doing?
100 nugs in my luck, still wasn't love. What the fuck's up again? When I was young, wanted hundreds of friends. Not even friends with my reflection. Been around the edge with a message for the less done neck cats. Keep a spliffy in the left hand, married to the kids. But yeah, no, you asked how this came about.
100.
Nearly forgot. We all met on Tinder and you wouldn't even believe that.
Yeah.
Like,
A new triple Tinder date.
Tinder collab, I think.
That's funny.
we kind of knew each other
Yeah.
for years.
We knew each other for a while, just from like it was real funny because like back in the day it was just like when like boyfriends are friends, when like when like you have a girlfriend and then like each other's boyfriends are your friends, and that's how we knew each other.
Yeah,
And then like afterwards, like you know, they're down, we're up. You know what I mean? We made it.
We broke. I'm
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Clown, shout out Pip Maloney. We love you. You guys are real cool. But yeah, no, like we were just chilling back then, and then I think around COVID, you were like, you just sent me a few beats or something.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
Well, also, you played me in Pippa's film.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You played me in the
crazy.
film. That's how I met him the first time.
Do you want to tell that story? Can you please tell that story?
My ex-girlfriend was making a film that was like somewhat based in her life, and the person who played her boyfriend in the film was Kareem. And this is at the time, yeah.
Yeah,
And so there's some stuff that happened in the film that happened in real life, and so like Kareem was just acting out things that had happened in the actual place where it happened as well, because
it's shot in her house.
So I was just like watching him, just being like, "You're me."
Yeah.
it was like a whole play about like how you know like a relationship comes to its end, and it was real funny because I was doing that play, and the person who was playing his girlfriend was my actual girlfriend, and I was just foreshadowing us breaking up.
Both of us.
Yeah. So then we made Men on a Mission. I like the fact that Men on a Mission is the first track that we all made.
Yeah, we all made together.
Like we all linked up at Gav's house, and then the very first song we made was Men on a
We all
Mission.
hit each
You
other
made
up
the
on
beat
Instagram and
at the
stuff.
moment. You made the beat
Yeah.
like 10-20 minutes.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Man, yeah,
I was
you deserve
literally
respect for
shitting
that.
bricks. Like
they
I
have a
don't think I'd
Grammy?
eaten really anything, and like we were just chain smoking weed because we were already nervous to like meet each other for the first time, and we didn't even really know each other that well at the time.
Not,
as well,
I think
so-
we'd only met the time before to
the
do
time
X
before
Pac.
to do XBAC,
Yeah.
the video for it, and what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then I just don't remember making it. I remember just being like, this
we
is
made
the fucking
4
worst thing
songs,
ever when
and
we
they're
were
all just
making
like Curtis, Ahmed, Rory, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and 4. And the first one was Men on a Mission.
Yeah.
And I remember like leaving it going like, oh, I can't wait to listen to this the next day,
Yeah.
and then it be shit.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it again, and I was like,
Like what?
no, this is actually a banger. Like, what am I talking about?
It
This
took
is
me like
it.
a
This is
good
the
like
one.
hour to like it as well. I remember just by the time that you'd start and put it down your verse, I was like, oh, this is actually good.
It was
'cause the
probably
whole
my
time
least
I was
favorite
like,
on the day. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah,
It was like,
that's really
I
interesting.
remember as we were going through it, it was just getting progressively more fun and we were getting more comfortable. So I
Yeah.
thought they were the better songs towards the end, but
Yeah.
we were getting too
Oh.
comfortable towards the
Yeah,
end. We
yeah,
had
yeah.
that work.
You put your
going
verse
at the
on the moment you did your verse and you laid it out, and as soon as you did that, I X'd out of my memos. I went to a new one. I was like, all right, because I thought we were just having fun being goofy and shit. I was like, I didn't know we were cooking like that. I was like, all right, bet. I was out there looking. I was like, I was sweating. I was like, fuck, I got something
That
in here
was-
from 2004 maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Were you going serious on the beat, man? Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
No,
does it?
that's serious.
Yeah, no, we went serious. We were trying to impress each other all three of us.
That was the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time as
totally,
well. I
totally.
think like that would be probably the most like successful first time making music with anyone
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah,
Like we make
I've ever
4
had, I
good
think.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime the three of us have actually been in the room, we've
It's
made
always
really good
super
songs.
fun.
Like
yeah.
we've only physically the three of us done it like maybe 3 or 4 times, I'd say, and each time we come out with 4 or 5 really good tunes.
True.
The last time
I
we met
only
up, we
remember
made
the
that
ones
in, like,
we do really because they're like so impactful. Because I know like I'll meet up with like you two, and I know for a fact I'm like, okay, I'm leaving with at least like 4 new
Some
demos.
shit to
Yeah.
listen to.
Yeah,
Also, that
and you're so quick with it as well to
Yeah.
send it to people
Yeah,
to
you
listen.
get
So
that
I'll be
nice
driving
sometimes.
back home and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I was spitting, okay.
Yeah. I remember there was that one that we had last April where we recorded the one where you're like, oh, Tala, like, what was the one you were like?
Real
Tala's got a lot of
Tala's
heart.
got a lot of heart. You had me
Yeah.
in floods of tears, like that was
Swear.
so
That
beautiful,
That beat's
fucking
crazy,
tune.
Yeah,
and then
that's
the
such a
hook
good
on
song.
it as well
Yeah,
sounded
oh my
very
God, your
50
fucking
Cent
bit is
esque.
so good,
I could
man.
definitely
Yeah.
re-record that though. That was real.
I
That
could
was so
definitely
fun.
verse is
record
so
it as well.
beautiful. Yeah.
Thanks, gang.
Yeah.
Love it. It's
Mm.
great. We play
Oh, we'll play all the
Used to
demos
work
after
for
this.
each other for a minute. He's a
Yeah.
really like he's cool.
Drake
Yeah.
only been like 2 years,
love.
Yeah.
maybe even
It's
less
true
than 2
love.
years.
It's
you know
about
what
2
I mean?
years now. Like,
Yeah.
like we would have recorded Men on a Mission almost 2 years ago.
Keep in
now.
mind, the first show I did, like music-wise, was October 2021, and that was also maybe your first show as well.
My first show was just after that as well, like a week after
Oh.
that. Yeah.
I thought you were doing shows.
I thought I
years.
really thought you
I'd
you
been
done
ra-
a
I'd
few
ra-
with Pink
I'd-
Cloud.
I'd
You done a
yeah,
Pink
I'd ran
Cloud
some
ones.
raves and stuff, but they were pretty dodgy and like I wasn't really playing like. do you
People
know what I mean?
smoking crack.
I think Pink
But getting
Clouds.
booked for a show,
Yeah.
that didn't
I
happen
think
till,
Pink
like,
Clouds was like the first show, like the first time I like went to any club night.
Really? That's
So it was like
funny,
one of my
wow.
first ones. I was like, oh damn, people just be doing this.
Me and
It's
my
pretty
friends
fun.
used to run like raves in this like art gallery basically, and yeah, we did them when I was like 19 at the time or 20 at the time or something. I lost so much money. It was such a fucking mess, but it was good fun though. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Learned a lot about like every time I'm at a gig now. There's always something wrong with the sound, and it's generally just one of 3 things, and you just fix it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But there's just a load of people running around like headless chickens, like fucking Brick. Oh God,
That
Brick
Brick Nasty
Nasty's.
one was
Brick
crazy.
Nasty one was like they had the people at the
And it was a
fucking place
listening
had
party
the
of all
sound
places.
had the sound hooked up so badly and didn't have anything prepared, and like I literally was standing there while 8 people like shouted shit at each other, and I was like, that's not plugged in.
It's always like that.
It's
know,
always like that, just a load of fucking idiots.
You
who
know,
are,
I'm
trying
always
to
like
put
glad
themselves
to
as heroes
have
and
around
shit. Like,
me. You know, I'm always glad to have around me in terms of like anytime music shit goes wrong or could go wrong.
yeah,
Killian.
Killian's fucking great.
Killian, because he's like
He's so
literally
great.
college trained for it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing he can't fix because he knows everything. He'd just be saying
Killer
words. I'm
producer
like,
as
no
well.
one knows about that. And he's fucking great producer.
Great rapper as well.
Shout out Kilta. He can
One of the
spit.
stupidest things, right? So we're DJing a gig once.
Oh, that was
Yeah, we're DJing a gig and they were sending us like people's sets and stuff like their music and all that, right? So we're playing a bit of music beforehand and then we get the music in and we're like, oh, we need to transfer onto USB. So I was like, you know what, it's gonna go onto his USB because I don't have my USB. Mine wasn't working.
Yeah.
Right, so we got like 10 minutes before the show
Oh,
starts.
jeez. Then you come there, right? Oh,
10 minutes
boys.
before the
That's
show
not enough time
starts.
to do an export.
No,
That's my
thank you,
opinion.
man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Unless you have a real nice USB, like a
Corrupt.
fast USB.
You need like the
One with the
USB-C
Spider-Man
ones.
logo on it.
Yeah.
Standard is
USB,
fucking-
Yeah.
USB 3.0.
HP job.
They're mad
man.
expensive. Like,
It was just
go
the
outside.
US. It didn't even have to be. It didn't even.
Seen it, he was like this like 15 minutes before this happened, right?
I was having the time of my life before it, boys. Eh?
Supposed to know
I was
that,
in my
right?
element.
And then they're looking for, they're about to go and do a little sound check because we're running late. And he brings his USB over, plugs it into CDJs. Can't find it.
Yeah.
Can't find anything. Can't find it. I'm
And
like,
the
"Oh."
people are on the stage like, you won't call me Michael. When you said Michael, I was like, all this memory started flooding back. I was like, what the fuck?
The trauma
He
came
was
through.
sweating. He was sweating, and he was like he turned pale. And then I go up behind him in his ear, like, you right there, buddy?
Yeah. It was the Michael, man. If she would have said Mick, I think it would have been alright, man.
Yeah.
You're Michael, I just think of a teacher.
You're the principal? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like.
Yeah.
Michael Fraser.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
boys.
was
it
a
was-
simple fix. All it was just press the top button.
No,
And
then,
search or whatever, like.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
fairness, Ian Fagan.
Simple
shout
fix,
out to
just
him,
do
man.
what you're supposed to do, honestly.
You
That's
gotta do it, do it.
Playlist as well.
Yeah.
You probably
When
would
you-
found it in the
yeah.
playlist.
It was linked to the other one, man, and Ian Fagan goes, "Oh man, I have that linked. Watch," and then he just pressed it, and it was grand.
Oh Oh, you didn't realize it was linked.
No,
Yeah.
it's all
But it
his
was the
tune.
lights. The lights got to you.
The
got
lights
scared.
got to me, the sound.
You're on a stage.
Things are.
You
The
know
stage
what?
makes
On the
everything
stage.
3
It's
times
crazy.
sweatier. I
Oh, he
think.
was like,
Man.
"Come on, go get the sound engineer." I was like, "What's he gonna do?"
And what's he looking at?
He doesn't say. He goes in. He starts hyping on it.
No, he said,
Starts
right?
spitting it.
He's not a good sound engineer in
Boys,
Dublin. He's gonna fuck it up
boys,
even more.
Your man comes down,
If
right?
he's in the sound house, definitely
He
not
comes
good.
up and he's like,
Yeah,
what's the story with that? He goes, oh man, it's the USB. He goes, man, if it's your USB, I can't help you. I just looked, I was like, oh my god.
Whose USB do I need?
You know what I mean?
If it's his USB, I can help him no bother. No problem.
No,
No
it
problem.
was pretty sweaty, but man, I just want to say one thing right quick before we move on. One class thing about you, Rory, right? I watched an interview you done before. You learn music production through making sounds for films, I believe.
I made soundtracks. Like I was like taking soundtracks into my computer and trying to recreate them.
Yeah.
So like the soundtrack
Yeah,
for like
I wanted to
Skin
bring this up because I think this is
Great.
so
like
cool.
Under
You
the
watched the
Skin
interview?
and like
I watched this one, man.
Sorry.
what was the other one? There was another one. There was a Jan Johansson one. So yeah, when I was that was how I kind of first got into music, and then up until I was maybe 18 or 19, I pretty exclusively made like really weird like film soundtracky like droney music and ambient music. I'm actually starting to make it again now, but and then basically no one like got it or liked it at all, and just to get people to like me, I started making beats and stuff.
Still hasn't
And it took
worked.
me a few years to get good at it. But yeah, there was one in particular that always fucking stuck out to me, and I can't fucking. Sicario, the Sicario soundtrack. You ever see that?
Swear. You said it to
The
me the other
opening
day and I
scene,
watched
the
it
first
again.
two scenes of it, there's like this one thing that's like, that was like, always stuck in my head. It's my
Yeah.
most listened to song on Spotify ever. I have it liked from when I was 15. And it's literally just this like 1 minute song of like a load of strings playing out of key with each other and shit. Like,
That's
it's just
hard.
real nasty, but it puts you in like a
Magical.
trance, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
There's something like pretty just about like dissonance, especially
Yeah.
like string dissonance.
yeah,
You know,
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I've shown you a little bit of it, but like all the music I'm working on now, I'm trying to start a new project, is all like basically kind of singers on top of like really ethereal, like ambient, like film scorey things,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
really crazy bass sounds, like really like.
I feel
You
like
know
when
what I
I
mean?
get
Shit,
back
like-
to making like music, or when I'm like trying to make like the next project, what I really want to do is kind of just like, I don't know, just like conduct a load of shit. Not even like instrumentally wise, just but like make sure I'm like getting all like the right pieces and stuff like that. Like, I want like a load of voices and a load of instrumentation. And whatever next time,
Yeah. So you can strip it back and shit. Like, yeah.
Being a conductor be lethal, boys.
Be crazy.
We've all
I
thought
wonder.
about it.
I don't know how the
We've all
fuck they
thought
do
about
it.
it.
Yeah. But it seems like they're actually doing something though as well. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It just seems like
I'm learning.
Seems like people are always going to the conductor with a problem.
You know what I mean?
They
It's
do
crazy,
need
this
something,
conductor,
yeah.
we do have a
I'm like
problem.
learning
Conductor, we
how to
do
play
have a
violin
problem,
at the
yeah.
moment for the last like 2 months.
How the conductors
And,
do, I
and
don't
I
know,
think it
man.
might be something to the way
They fix
with
problems.
how
Go
you
ask
play
Paul
it.
James.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that for a fact, but yeah.
Lows.
Hey, finding out the violin. My sister plays the violin.
I fucking love it, but I've also like the music that got me really into music was all kind of based around violins anyway, like that kind of weirder film score stuff, and like you know and like I really love like old like 1960s music as well, like the string arrangements and like old Frank Sinatra and stuff, so beautiful. So like I don't know, so I love the sound of it, and I'm real shit at playing it, but I love how it sounds because I'm so shit at it, you know what I mean? Like it sounds real, it actually sounds so terrifying, it's real loud and shit, like
You're picking it up at your age right now. Like,
Yeah.
I remember I was in college, right?
You all talk about violins all the time on the show, don't you?
Oh,
man?
we did.
Just seen an episode before I came here. We were talking to Molly about shit. But sorry.
Well, like, yes, I was in college, and one of the lads in my year or whatever, one of his things he was doing is doing like music as an elective or whatever.
okay.
And yeah, like it was some I can't even remember. It could have been the bassoon or whatever he was playing.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was really interested in like the brass instruments and stuff like that.
Do you play any?
I used to play the trumpet back in the day, man.
Yeah, he
Me
plays
too.
the trumpet really well.
Me too.
Yeah, he's
Literally,
fucking
I got up to grade either grade 5 or grade 6, and then after when I got into college, I couldn't play it as much anymore. But I still like.
I stopped at 12. Oh no, 12. That's when I stopped. Age 10, not grade.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think.
Well, like play big keys and try a bit of drums, but I wanted to play the saxophone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got saxophone for my birthday once. I think I'm annoyed that I didn't teach myself or like discipline myself to learn it. Like I think I taught myself like one song and I was just like whatever.
I think now you'd be more.
It was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
song
yeah,
as well, yeah.
Was it really?
Your mom told me, oh no, there's no point in you learning the saxophone now. Your fingers are
That's
fully
the-
grown. I was like, "Ah,
Swear,
Oh,
is that
shit.
true?
Shut up.
That's
You
wild.
can learn anything at any time.
You can learn
you know what I
anything.
mean?
Sad.
No, I'm fucking wrong with your fingers, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Did you ever
man.
hear your man Colin Stetson, and he's like invented this thing of continuous breathing where he can continuously breathe out for like 20 minutes at a time, and he plays the saxophone. He plays these crazy drone tunes on the saxophone. He did the soundtrack for Hereditary, actually, speaking of soundtracks.
Sweet.
But he fucking like, yeah, if you watch him play, he's literally just constantly breathing out. He's just like, and it just doesn't stop for 20 minutes. And, it's so, and he has all the insides of like the saxophone like mic'd up. So like when he moves certain parts of his hands and stuff, it creates these crazy metallic noises.
Because you can
super
hear
loud
like
and
a
shit.
lot of,
It's
even on like
terrifying,
brass
like,
instruments, brass or even woodwind based instruments, you can hear a lot of noise simply from like the percussion aspect of a lot of it, just like hitting stuff off, especially like on the trumpet. I know like it's just crazy how all that shit works. Like even on the trumpet, like the little bit you can slide and it changes the note, like it drops the whole key down a semitone. So like I think like on most, you probably played a B flat trumpet or something like that. You probably did, maybe. I'm gonna say you did. Yeah. But then like you can
By
literally
the sound of your voice,
Yeah. And like the fingers. It's funny, you can literally like drop the entire like you can play a new
Drop the
lower
bass.
note.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. That's cool. One thing that like I've not even learned from you, but like just super found like admirable is just like you're a good example of like how much more you can do as a musician when you don't like kind of limit yourself to what you listen to and what you take in. And not only that, it's like what you appreciate. Because I feel like there's a lot of times people are like, oh, I shouldn't like that because this isn't like what somebody would consider good just based off of the criteria that I've been told is good. And you can't listen to it, you know what I mean? Like I remember because like one good example of that as well is like when me and Daranijo first were like in the studio with like with Ethan.
Yeah.
With Julius Knife and we was like, oh, that's like a little jarring at start.
Yeah.
And then like now we're like, oh, he's
like
actually like the one of the best musicians of all time.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know, it's that thing of like just not limiting yourself or just like being able to go slightly beyond of like, oh, I like that song or that song's good, that song's bad. And then just like digging into it and going like, oh, what do I like about the song that makes it different? You know what I mean? Because we have like quite varying degrees of musical taste and we have stuff that we like are super like in tune with and like there's a lot of stuff that like you would say like musically is inherently like beautiful, amazing and well written and choreographed, but then all three of us also love DJ Lucas. We love DJ Lucas and we just love like Arcs K nephew, Arcs Poppy.
I think I talked about her down.
Better get treat me like Santa, sit on my lap. I got some gifts in the bag. I got expensive. I know you mentioned views in the last one as well.
Yeah, the fucking I want to take you to France and kiss you in French.
I'm a genius like Kanye documentary.
But I was gonna ask, because even like from listening, especially even listening to you boys and your music, one thing that stands out for you two, specifically for me, is your tones. Like when you are on a track, you know who that is. Like you know, like that's Ahmed, you know that's Curtisy, which is such a distinct thing. And who did you listen to? Like, and who are people that probably stood out to you as being like, oh, they have sick tones, so actually maybe feel comfortable with the tone I have. But you're not trying to be like somebody else. Or who did you even have as music? Like,
We never really listen to music.
I'm like
This is like my
I'm
first time.
anti-music actually. You definitely can. For me, it's not even like any like surprising thing, but it's just like people who made me go like, oh, it's okay to just be weird. It's like it's okay that I'm weird and want to rap. Like there are people who are weird and want to rap as well. Like Tyler Creator, of course, and Earl Sweatshirt. So Danny Brown is a good one. MF Doom was
Wiki.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. That's a big. Acid rap,
like that.
Acid rap is a good. I don't know. People don't be giving acid rap credit. It's good.
Acid rap.
There's bits that are bad,
for sure,
but it's good.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
even know about
I never grew on me that much.
No problem with it.
No, it's real.
Is
it?
I wouldn't know.
That's crazy.
concert this month about when he's just gonna do acid rap songs.
That's great.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
MF
Yeah, but
Doom
Wiki
definitely
too
was
is-
big
yeah.
for
Yeah,
me.
Doom's
At
great.
least when I found
He
and
was
I
big
found
for
him
me
like
as well.
quite late. But the thing I really liked about him is like the way he approaches musicality and the way he approaches just like rhythm is so mathematical, and I really like that.
But
Like
he
you
makes
look,
it sound so nonchalant.
and he makes it sound
like,
so nonchalant.
Yeah.
But it's like that. I think I like resonating that as well. I want somebody to like listen to me and go like, oh, it doesn't sound like he's really trying or not. Because most of the time I'm not like super trying, but like you listen to it, it's like, oh, I'm actually going crazy, you know what I mean? Like, anytime you see those, like, MF rhyming scheme videos
mad, man.
where they all match up. I remember I watched
Every
one
single
for
word,
Rhinestone Cowboy. And I was like, this is why I rap. I rap because I want to do the calculations in my head. I want to make every syllable rhyme with every syllable each line. Like so many internal
You
rhymes.
got this
I
amazing
love
thing
that.
in your when you're rapping where you like you do loads of like alliteration, like where and it's so lovely on your ears where you like
I
repeat
love
like
alliteration.
like
It's the
loads
best
of
poetic
this, like,
technique.
Literally,
just like loads of like I don't know. You explain alliteration. I'm probably not good. At
No,
it.
no, I know what you're
I could
talking
probably
about.
quote a bar where you do it or something, but like
It's just like
It's so
any of the
musically
bars where
nice,
it's just like I love just doing the ones where it's like every syllable rhyme. Like what's it called? Like the way I come in on fucking Cosmic Girl. Setting sail, I'm at sea, I'm on course. A with L, I'm like you, but I'm short. Like all those things rhyme, and I like that. It's a little shit like that.
Yeah.
I like when I like do like a song and it takes like 2-3 months, and then somebody's like, "Oh, I just caught that bar."
Yeah.
I
I know how often
Yeah,
with you.
it
Like,
happens
all the
all the
time.
time with me. Like all my songs are like people listen to. I'm just like, wait for it.
yeah.
Just wait for it.
Yeah,
All
let
right,
'em
you're
cook,
gonna
let 'em cook.
cop that one. Yeah. Only recently I told you about the one on Georgian Flip where I'm just doing the alphabet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I never even realized that.
Goes up to
What?
like F
A
or
with L,
something.
be a menace, C, double N's, Prada.
No,
See the artist after girl.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I said to my
We
house
made
like
that
they're
2
not.
years ago. We
Yeah,
made
I
that
was-
2 years ago.
I was like, they'll never
realize.
hear it. I was like, one day
That's
somebody
like
might
my
get it.
favorite tune we made together as well. Like I listen to it all
Come
the time.
on, man.
Oh my god,
that
is
song,
wild.
I'm barring out in terms of just lines, man. I'm saying
That's
crazy.
what we just did. I was like,
Georgian
I went
Flip.
out.
It's like there's actually a rough demo of it on Spotify at the moment.
There
As
is,
part of-
yeah.
as
I
part
want
of
to
this,
do a
like,
full one.
charity
I was
compilation thing.
thinking potentially. I need to tell you about. I was thinking of dropping Georgian Flip and then Girl Scare Me as like one track. And
Yeah,
just dropping it.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, I might just drop for the sake of dropping it.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Also, we can't find it right now.
You
No,
can.
you
It's on
can.
Spotify.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
like it probably might like it would benefit from another mix. but,
Yeah,
like-
I think if I drop it again, I'm definitely gonna get it. Like we'll
Yeah,
do
get
it
it
again
mixed,
probably.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, it's so silly. They're
Yeah.
just like
real chaotic samples and
I
stuff
feel like we
that.
have they're like we have so many different songs with just like how we approach them because we have like songs where it's like oh we'll go like relatively deep or whatever, and we have like songs like we'll just be like real silly or songs where like let's just bar out to bar out.
That new one that
The
we
Jersey Club
yeah,
one?
it's crazy.
Let's have a Jersey Club
I don't
track.
be doing this
Really
so
good.
often.
But I've been like religiously like because my brother's a DJ. I've been involved in like the music scene, like in online radio and stuff since I was a teenager. So I've been like listening to like the actual Jersey Club, not like this fucking Princess Knocket.
Yeah, this ain't your mama's
Ice Spice,
jersey,
what am I-
bruh.
Pink Panther is you're trying to say.
I'm Pink Panther, but where like this new drill Jersey is all just like people using trap loops and just putting Jersey
just-
drums over it.
Yeah.
But old
You
Jersey
put the
is, like,
squeaky bed
real
noise on
choppy
it
and
and
it's
you
got
think
these
you're
crazy
cool.
samples and it's got the like hey and like all the fucking like got like millions of different
All you
sections.
hoes down south.
Yeah,
Did you ever
yeah,
hear of DJ Class?
No.
Oh, he did. He had like back around 2010. He was doing a lot of like the Jersey Club,
Right.
the Nola band type of sound.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love the fucking bounce stuff. Oh my god, it's so good.
You guys just became best friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I showed you what's it, Sissy Nobby. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, and it's just like all crazy twerk tunes and shit, like the whole dude. Yeah.
Twerk music's crazy.
It's the
man.
best
Where's
fucking
the
shit ever.
energy?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's just so genre that people don't really understand.
Yeah. New Orleans bounce. It's fucking incredible.
I said
And
it
it's
for the
all like
first
these
show.
like really outrageous like gay men MCs who are like
Yeah.
screaming over everything, but they're class at rapping. Like they're so good, but they're
I
talking
said it for
mad
like the
shit and
first
then
show
stuff,
that
like-
we did, the district one. I was like, I really hope some
Hope for
people,
Men on a Mission, yeah.
some people clock the Men on a Mission beat is just a bad bitch beat and start twerking, and
people
they
did
did.
start twerking at the first show. Yeah, it's so good.
That's crazy.
Because I started, I was like, clap, 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 clap. I started, whack, 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 whack. Don't be trying to ring my phone because it makes. Boom, 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 boom.
We came real close to doing it, and then there's just so much percussion in it. I didn't end up putting it in.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
end.
there's a section where it's there. Get it bought in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of.
It's connected.
That track's on our bar for bar playlist, by the way.
Is
it?
Yes, honorary
There you go.
playlist.
Plug.
How did Kojak end up on the remix?
We actually.
He fell. He slipped and fell.
You were saying you were in London.
Shout out Coach Jizzle.
We just
Actually, I watched the vlog as well, man.
Good vlog.
Yeah,
Good that vlog. I was so drunk the whole time. Drunk for having it.
Now, yeah, you keep clapping. I'm gonna clap out sync.
Don't clap anything. No, fuck you. I'm not doing it.
I hate this game.
You ain't just a little boy.
I'm only making music if it's
Twerk.
It feels like it drops every
Twerk
5
music,
seconds or something.
Have a twerk music song on the right.
It's like twerk music and like Sissy Nobby I think would be a good one, but
I don't think I ever said it, man, but fucking, the way you arrange the bass on this is so magical.
yeah, it's kind of
Just
crazy.
like, because it'll come in and it's like, and it'll come back in.
Yeah, this would be a good example.
Oh, can you get the giddy up?
Yeah, wait, have you here? Can I show you Sissy Nobby? This will blow your mind. You gotta see this artwork as well. Sorry.
Don't be trying to arena, cause I just run it on my, this on my, high like I'm,
I'll make you swallow something, isn't it?
I'm getting I'm with a honey trying to free some.
What revelation
I
was?
got songs like 3 songs. Looking on the watch, it's like 3 songs.
This is like.
Wait, give one girl a hand because he
Look at
needs
this artwork.
Hey,
Not-
me, you,
no,
and her,
no,
that's a 3 songs.
Jesus.
This is what I consider like proper twerk music, like New Orleans bounce, like
It's
fucking.
real.
Oh yeah, it builds up for a second.
It's real.
Yeah, I know this one.
This is nuts, man.
Lil Wayne on that beat be crazy.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Typical Nigerian. I'm. Woo! Freestyle over this right now. Freestyle over this right now.
Oh, man.
Hey, they put D on it. D, that is D screen.
If I told you once. It's the most cracked music
It's so
ever. like,
all over the place. I love it.
anyway.
Keisha Cole. This is one of our songs. This is like a special song.
I'm walking down the aisle to this one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's good shit. That whole album's crazy. It's like Sissy Nobby's best hits. Craziest album artwork ever. All the best music videos. Do you remember the music video? All the people twerking. But
Yeah,
they're, like,
just in the
they're
street
real
on the
normal
porch.
looking people. They're not like super hot or anything. It's just real like lovely. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. How some people just don't get to see all this fun music because they're too busy like listening to the charts. They're like, oh no, that song's bad because society
not
says
Talisa.
bad.
It's
not
Yeah,
N-Dubs.
exactly. Because it's not in
Because it's
dub.
not indoors,
Nah.
people don't listen to it. People only listen to
Isn't that-
indoors
what's-
nowadays.
Yeah.
What was that? What was
It's
that like?
2023. If
Kinda,
it's not Tiny Temper, it's not on the charts.
what was that group that was like the indie rock like grime group? They're called like
Plan B?
Pumped Up something or like something kicks.
Rizzle Kicks.
Rizzle Kicks.
Rizzle
Kicks.
Kicks.
Yeah.
And down with the trumpets.
They were so trash.
Someone
Do you
talked
remember
about
that?
they were hard when you.
They had a song with Ollie Bruce.
That's great, and they were in the skate park. They were all
Remember when every rapper in the world was like, we need Hudson on a track
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We need Hudson right now.
Playing with fire. Yes, you did it. No, I didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure that one, man.
It's a crazy song. I love it.
Speaking
I
of
love
that
all
era,
y'all
I
love
fucking
shit.
almost signed to Professor Green's label.
Swear.
This is that
Ooh.
real shitty fucking.
Yeah, they tried to give you a couple of
They
Ritz
gave me a real
crackers.
shitty deal on the third day, but like, yeah.
Okay, they tried to give me the Ritz Carlton.
Yeah,
Tried
yeah.
to give me the bubble
Yeah,
gum
so
splashy
silly.
ones.
But he's only signed
Well,
to
it's
recently.
empty
It's not
pack.
like peak.
Bubble
Bubblegum
Professor
Sponge, but it's got the
Green
regular
label,
ones.
like,
But they're not
they probably have him on
someone
some real
else.
shit.
They
Like
got
his
the
contract as
refreshers
well,
in
but
them,
yeah.
Do you remember Professor Green boys?
Oh my god.
Well, since I heard that.
Yeah, fucking.
Did you ever see his old teeth?
Mang
before
mang
he got
mang
them
mang
done?
mang mang. Do you remember that
Crazy.
song? The fucking,
Oh, Game Over. I was just about to talk about the
yeah.
Game Over rhythm where it's just a posse cut with everyone. Have you ever heard that?
Man, fuck 'em.
It's like a grime song and it's got Gigs, Chip, fucking Professor Green.
Oh, I think I've
Example.
heard it.
Examples in
Is that the
it.
one with the 99999?
The way she
I
talks.
put my willy on it.
Yeah, say you can suck it for the way you toss it for me. It's got me really horny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Put the
is
B on
hits.
this. You can.
Stay on top of it.
I boy Dion team, nice D square.
This will have to go on the playlist, boys.
Hurt me.
I actually, for years, I thought this was the worst rap verse I've ever heard, but
It's
only in
real.
the last month,
I
I'm
don't
like,
even
it's
think I
kind of hard.
stopped this
You know
morning.
what I mean?
I'm that nigga
Whatever.
that usually gets them what's it calls it.
Do you hear who's this again? That's fucking
That's
Gigs.
Gigs.
Yeah. Do you hear him on DJ Oblig's show the other week?
No, what he say?
Do you know DJ Oblig? He's like the big grime radio DJ at the moment. Owen's calling you.
Oh wait, 1 second. My friend Owen's calling me.
Hello.
Hello, Owen.
Hello.
Hello. Yo, Ush.
What up, girls?
Want to introduce you to this girl? Think I really love this girl?
You're in a room.
She's so fun.
Straight up, dog.
Straight up dog.
You're on a podcast right now. Do you have anything to say to the world?
Can I talk about this is real. I called you because you're my friend and I love you, and something great happened to me, but I'm not sure this is like podcast that tens of people will hear material.
You got him, bro. You popped him, bro. Your dimes, bro. You missed it. We spent like 20, 30 minutes talking about wrestling. You should have called me when that happened. We were spitting, bro.
Ole, 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 ole.
Top 3 wrestlers. Top 3
That's my
wrestlers.
shit.
Top 3 wrestlers.
Top 3 wrestlers. We got Edge, we got Otis, and we got damn. Who's number 3?
Dirty Dominic Mysterio, I think.
I'm gonna go to his dad, Eddie Guerrero.
Bars.
Like sometimes I watch old Eddie highlights and I'm like,
Don't like
too
Eddie.
soon.
Amen. Real for that. Chris Benoit, maybe? No?
I get chills when I hear that name, boys.
I went to like a live wrestling show and I was like 15 or 16 when I came to Ireland. This is so dumb. There's no need for me to do this. But I started doing Chris Benoit chants, and some of the crowd didn't like me for it. It was real bad because I had the crowd for a bit. I was bringing up some like old school wrestlers, and they were laughing. Like the crowd was like, "This kid's funny." I was like, "Funaki." I was bringing up like old classics, and I was like,
I'm gonna go for it.
and then the lady was like, "You're funny." I
A
was like,
couple of times.
a couple people thought it was pretty cool, you know what I mean? A couple people were like, okay, he's crazy like that. You know
I
what
met
mean?
Mick Foley one time.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when he left that and did the TNA wrestling and shit.
Is that real?
I think so.
That's
He did it under a different name or something, but I met him. He had his fucking shit going on. It was Mick Foley, like I didn't.
My roommate, Killian, my best friend, for his birthday, I paid Mick Foley on Cameo to wish him happy birthday. And he went crazy. He did all 3 faces of Foley and everything.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was
Madness.
crazy. He had like a whole... It's so funny because he was like, oh, I'm in my Christmas room. Basically, I just have a big room that's just completely decorated with Santa memorabilia. I was like, that's crazy. Who told
Not
you to
okay.
Who told you to do that?
Okay, get out of that room.
You have
Leave.
a big house. It's like, this is the only
Leave.
house I can do this cameo in anyway. Anyway, it's Mr. Sacco. I was like, all right, Bart.
Mr.
Bro,
Sacco.
you eventually you came to Ireland when you were 15?
This I loved it. This is the confusing part. The whole like where I
It's like a Jason Bourne thing.
It literally is. Yeah. I was born in Ireland, and then when I was 9, I moved to Sierra Leone with my family, and then when I was 13, my family stayed over there, but I moved back to Ireland, and I've just been chilling with I've been like in my friend's house with his parents. It's just like me, him, his parents, and I've been there for the past 10 years now.
His parents still don't know, don't they?
They don't even know I'm there. It's crazy. They'll switcheroo. Yeah. What's it called?
You pretend to be him when
His mom was, shout out Helen Agnes D. I think she's definitely like a big reason why I'm doing music.
She got a voice on it.
Yeah,
She can sing so well. And she was like the one who was telling me to get into like doing music and get into like doing like drama and other artsy stuff. So like she's super big influence. She's like my white mom at this point. She's fully just my second mom. You know what I mean? She's great. She's super nice.
I have a white mom.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Did you say I want a white mom?
My chats are open.
So I think Dan touched upon it a little bit earlier, said about your influences, like, so, like, growing up, like, this is a kind of like this Jason Bourne type of thing. Sierra Leone here,
Jason Bourne
coming back. Like, what's the influences?
I mean,
what were you listening to growing up, man?
in the music, it's weird because I feel like there's always like kind of like segments of it all of like what was going on. But like I think like some of my earliest like memories of music, especially like when I was 3, is like my mom just listening to like old Michael Bublé or Charlie Wilson. Like I remember I was a young kid and I was just like, hey girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie, last name Wilson. Like it just sounds like that. It's mad. And then like,
Where's that?
and then my mom, my little brother as well. No, my older brother. I mean, would be getting like those singles CDs. So it was like Linkin Park, fucking Jay-Z single or Usher, yeah, and then the instrumental on the side as well. And I was really like, I love the instrumentals. I loop the instrumentals. I'm like, that's crazy. These guys are cooking. But like even at a young age, I like catch myself like, if I was hearing a song, I'm like, oh, let me sing the harmony to it. I didn't know it was a harmony, or just do shit like that. Or like the song would end, and I'm like, but what if it kept going? I just start making up in my head what it sounded like if it kept going and shit like that. And like
What if
I went,
the song never ends?
yeah, literally. I was like, what if this song did this though? This is a remix. And when I was in Sierra Leone, it was just like, I feel like it was a weird thing because like I kind of like it's not like I got like stunted musically because I didn't at all, but it's just like. There's some songs I just wasn't listening to because I wasn't like catching up with everything. But then there's like anytime I'd be listening to music, just be like somebody would have it and they send it on to me via Bluetooth, and we'd always be going to like Ireland and the UK for holidays when we were living in Sierra Leone, and my brother just got like a load of grime songs, and that's how I got into grime.
Wow.
So like I remember he just had like Gets and like fucking grime and all that like. Fucking yeah, like Kiddo to the Adulthood or something on his thing, yeah, and a load of Jamie songs as well. And I was like, I
Shut
didn't
your
know,
mouth.
literally, shut your mouth. I didn't know any of that beforehand. And then also on the computer in Sierra Leone, we had the virtual DJ app. And somebody, my mom had given this computer to somebody to download a load of shit, so he just put a load of video games and a load of albums on the computer. So I was like, I remember like from a young age, I'd be like on virtual DJ like 10 or 11, and I put songs into it, and I just like speed them up and start doing remixes. And I kept remixing them, but I'm so dumb because I kept calling them like remix 1, 2, 3 instead of like naming a song. So then I'm like, which one's that? Which one's where I flipped off that song from the Marshall Mathers LP, from the Slim Shady LP. I was like, which song is that? I was like, remix 9. It was like, there's one that's fucking like what's it called? Serial Killer on the Snoop Dogg album. It's like suicide. It's a suicide. Yeah, serial killer. And it's just me speeding it up and just doing a load of just like.
What's crazy is that when I was trying to when me and Darren Easier were trying to teach you how to DJ, you picked it up so quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like, and everyone else have tried to teach you, tried to show how to do it. It's taken weeks.
It's gonna be nuts when you
know
try
what I mean?
to
Like, oh yeah, fuck.
Let me pull up on that.
You're doing a DJ set, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm buzzing for that, by the way.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. I appreciate it. I'm so excited.
No. You don't try and mix or anything. Just play the tunes. Like, just select and play.
Just
and that's
play
it,
and mix them in. Like, that's all you need to do. Yeah.
I'm gonna check 10 minutes before. I'm gonna check the USB.
He got me to use DJ twice.
Really,
yeah. He got me for like one. He's doing like this fucking literally like it was
just
so funny.
Like,
all I do is just keep wheeling up. I'm so good at just like turn the volume down, just put it back up. I was like, I was like, cut it out, wait, boom, or I just get like the little filter. Like,
no, you gotta get fancy, dub echo and wheel back.
That's what. I did that once actually. I ended it on it. I got the echo. I turned it up, and then I just like faded it down, let the echo do the thing, and I was like, we faded out. Now we do reset. You know what I mean?
No, you got.
I got paid a bag for it as well because it was a corporate gig.
Oh, really?
I got paid like more money than I normally get at my actual gigs. Just to be a DJ for a set, and I don't even DJ like that. It was fun. I really want to get into DJing.
I know someone who's doing shit for Red Bull right now. It's good pay.
I want to get into DJing, but I'm too nervous that like the songs I'd be listening to aren't the ones. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna play a little
not important. You just gotta play whatever tunes, and people are getting bored with it.
True.
I don't know if you've ever seen me DJ, but like,
I
don't really care about the audience or pay any attention to them at all.
True.
I just play what I like to play, and then they get on board like after about 10 minutes.
That's true. I think I need
and then
to look
after
at it
10
like
minutes,
that.
then I kind of start seeing what their buzz is. You know what I mean? But for the first 10 minutes, it's all about me, because like if I'm trying to chase their buzz right at the start, it's never gonna fucking work ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, audiences don't know what they like. If I ask you right now, what do you want to listen to? Do you know what I mean? Like, would you fucking know? What consecutive 5 songs you want to listen to?
Kiss of Life Saturday.
All
in the Kiss of Life Saturday.
Slow it down. Like, man, DJing, film scores, producing.
Rory Sweeney is a DJ Khaled of Ireland, first and foremost.
You like rugby?
God, dude.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. I call it cappuccino.
And this, perhaps.
And what is this, perhaps?
Let's go golfing.
Let's go golfing. That's like that.
Yeah.
Rastafari.
Oh my goodness.
Allah see.
You know what?
Him playing Bob Marley's guitar.
That would hurt, man. That would hurt.
I've sampled that before. It's real funny. Like I made a garage tune with it before.
I interrupted your train
Yeah.
of thought.
Yo, tell us your origin story, man.
Well, yeah, I guess I was making films throughout my teens, and I kind of just.
I'm in college as well.
And in college as well. I went to film school in college, and then like I went to IDT, the NFS, like National Film School, and what's it called? Yeah, so I kind of messed around with just making scores and stuff, and then I guess I was messing around with other stuff as well, and then like. Yeah, when I got to college, I wasn't really loving studying film, but I love watching films. I watch movies like every day and shit, and I love writing and stuff. But so then I kind of fell into making music a good bit more, and then when I was 18 or whatever, I was like getting my first girlfriend and like making loads of new friends, and I was like, fuck, people still don't really like my music at all. I thought it was just so I just started making like trying to make club music and like trap beats and shit. And then after a year and a bit, I got pretty good. I got good at it anyway. And then I was putting out music for years. Like I used to put out like an album pretty much every month. Like I have so much. I've like
even before I started
a few hundred songs in my Bandcamp. Like
probably 3 or 4 albums out on Spotify.
Yeah, on
Not
Spotify
even on,
I have
like,
loads of albums
Bandcamp,
and
but on
stuff,
Spotify, I was like, God damn.
And then then it was kind of I was getting pretty frustrated with that because I was putting out music that I still feel is really good. Every now and then people come back to it and like send me videos of them like playing it out or something. Just at the end of like 2020 and stuff, and I was like, right, I'm really gonna try and make an effort to get my music heard. And so then I started making this record called I Like You, which is just a lot of tunes of rappers and singers and stuff, and I'd never done that before. It was all just kind of more abstract electronic stuff.
That's where Xbox Heat's on.
And then so I actually sent you the beat for Two Faces, a tune I had with MB.
What you did
then,
with Xbox Heat was just so magical.
Yeah.
How like you're just like, oh no, this verse is definitely better on another beat. Because I remember you sent me, I recorded the verse for Xbox Heat on a different beat. It was supposed to be on the beat that MB was on, the Two Faces one.
Yeah.
And even when I sent it to him, I was just like, because a lot of times, especially at that era, I was just like, oh, if somebody asked me to do a feature, I'm just gonna like, I'll try my best, but like, I don't care. Not even a rude. I'll just be like, if it's, I can put it out, and even if I don't fuck with it that much, it's like it's whatever. That feels the obligation. But then you're like, oh, I put it on this beat. Let me know what you think about it. And he sent it to me on the Xbox Heat beat. I was like,
you've never been wrong
this
with that shit. Like you've done that with a few
man.
Yeah.
I screamed. I think I even re-recorded it because you did that, and I was like, oh no, it gave me like a new lease of life, and I re-recorded it all again.
Is that a camera up
I
there?
kind of pretty like.
No.
It seems to be like a security camera.
You should incorporate that shit in this.
Anyway, just after that record came out was when I hit up Gab, and then that was in 2021. And
We never liked each other.
Yeah.
But we make some music. We have fun.
We have fun doing
Just
it.
kidding, man. The loves of my
You
life.
boys all from Tala, yeah?
God, man.
Oh,
No way.
I would never be from Gelton.
I'm a Tala girl.
No.
Just
I actually really like Tala though.
You're a Tala girl in a Cabra world.
Come on. Man, shout out Kojak's new song though. It's one of my closest friends. So, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
it called?
People dropped a video for that as well, didn't they?
Yeah, shout
Crazy
out
video.
to
Connor
Homie
Bradley,
Made it,
Jacob Lamb.
Yeah.
The whole buzz, yeah.
Shout out
Definitely
Sandyford. That's where I'm repping. Sandyford. Yeah. 10 minutes from Don Drum. 10 minutes from Don Drum.
Hold on a minute.
Come on, man.
Our boy Kev.
Kill my cut Lewis stop till I die.
Man,
It's crazy.
you're the only other young
Exposure.
person I've heard to be from Sandyford besides Kev.
Everybody's 60 in Sandy.
I'm not gonna lie.
We
I'm not
up.
gonna lie.
We up, bro.
My
Don't worry
dad's
about
from
us.
like
You know what I
around there,
mean?
so that's how you know.
Pebbles happened in Sandyford.
He's
That's
not
all
good.
I'm gonna say. Pebbles happened in Sandyford. Pebbles happened in Sandyford. Niggas were throwing stones in Sandyford for
He
real.
knows Kev. Have you ever seen Kev around Sandyford?
Looks like Jack Harlow a little bit.
Is this a no?
He's a fourth bar for bar, but he also looks like a white Jesus.
Oh, I
Jesus.
seen him on the thing. I feel like I've probably gone past him. I feel like there might have even been a slight chance that he came into my work because I used to work in the pharmacy over there. next to
You know he pops
Supervan.
pills, you know,
Yeah,
Kev
I'll
gets-
pop pills.
That's what Kev's all
you know
about.
what I mean?
He calls it the pharmacy, but it's just his car. Like,
He's like,
Wait,
step
where's
into
the-
my laboratory.
Where's my shoulder bag? Let me get my
That's
work
brilliant.
card. Let me get my work card out. Yeah. Did I bring it out? Did I leave it in? I left it in the
Your
car.
what though?
No, I thought you brought it with you.
Your
The
mask?
shoulder
No,
bag.
my big shoulder bag. Yeah.
Oh, that's it there. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What's it called? Fun fact. People don't know this about me. They think
It's
it's
a
just a
bomb.
joke. They think it's
Yeah, it's a real
goof and
pharmacist.
gab. Yeah. I'm with love as a pharmacist, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like an
Nobody said you
actual
were.
pharmacist. I'm getting my master.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Steal all of his info there, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
his credit card and shit.
PTS
might have to
number.
blur that out.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Only rapper in the Bachelor to anything ever. Real.
So we got Tala, we got Sandy for
Sandy, man. I grew up in Phipsburg, but yeah.
I wish I was from somewhere sandy.
I went to the school and I was only there for like a year or two, but it was a school called Lindsay Road. It's a tiny school. Yeah.
Did you hear? Because did you ever hear about Mount Temple? Did you?
Loads of my best mates went to Mount Temple.
Mount
Like
Temple
as in now, but yeah.
Mount Temple's like the north side New Park.
It's the north side New Park. Yeah,
North
yeah,
side
that's
New
what they
Park.
say.
Where
Which is
New
where
Park's
we
the
went,
south
yeah.
side Mount Temple. Because
Yeah.
they have the same energy, which is just like if any of you
Artsy
watch
kids.
if any of you watch Victorious on Nickelodeon.
come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Hollywood Arts.
Yeah.
I went to Hollywood Arts. I went to Southside's Hollywood Arts.
Facts.
Hollywood.
Experience in my life.
Victorious.
Psycho, it's never.
No.
Raz.
Just drinking a coconut.
The determinate. No, what's that? That's lemonade.
Leon Thomas and Victorious.
That's some good
He's
shit
the
though,
GOAT,
lemonade.
boys. He's actually the GOAT. Leon
I thought you were
Thomas
talking
and
about-
Victorious.
Do you know where I
Oh,
saw?
bars. He's crazy. He's fucking got like he's got production things on Kendrick track.
Oh, man.
On Drake. On
This is
him.
Jay
Yeah.
Jay
Oh, the fellas
something.
with
Is that his name?
No, I know you're talking about. You're talking about the guy on Vine who did
Yeah.
the
Jay
Versace
Versace.
tape.
Yeah.
Jay
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 Versace, is
Versace.
it?
Yeah, he's crazy.
But guess where I saw Leon? Well, I didn't see him personally. I saw him on YouTube. But guess where I saw him? Just popped out of nowhere.
Where?
He's just in the crowd for a boiler room for like their 600 special edition. He's just there.
Who?
With,
Leon who?
Leon?
Thomas.
Oh,
Mad.
from Victoria.
From Victoria's.
Mad,
He's just
yeah.
chilling there.
I think Victoria Justice is in the back actually.
Yeah.
Victoria Justice was actually doing the set.
Yeah, he was doing real Victorious dances.
Yeah. I love
Hollywood
all those
ass
like
shit.
those old like Nickelodeon and Disney shows where they're doing ass dances and they're like
Ass
beat
dance,
that.
Yeah.
Bro.
And they hit it with then with
The worst
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, they
that's
always
Camp
with
Rock. Remember Camp Rock?
Camp
When they were
Rock,
there,
crazy.
they literally danced
Oh, yeah, one's
from
on the
one
keyboard.
end to the end, to the
He's
other
like-
end, and they were just there literally going, there's no music,
Yeah.
but they're going to scope take.
Camp Rock.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. But they were like going
This is the
against
scene with the fucking electronic music in it.
Yeah.
You want to see me make a hot beat? And she goes,
I've,
and everyone's like,
Like,
I
play
don't
that
want to say
track.
too much, but there's a Camp Rock sample in my next single.
We're any sample that
No
exists,
way.
it's in a Rory song.
Yeah.
Real. Real.
Camp Rock's crazy.
Rory has a sample of me giving birth live on a song.
So
Oh.
boys, what's in the future? We know you've got the show. What else? Curtisy, you just dropped something as well.
trying to
recently.
do some drugs, chill. Yeah, we're gonna work on a project. Me and Rory are putting together some shit. It's not just Rory's beats, but he's completely helping me because I'm a lost soul, and yeah, he's helping me put together some songs. And it's gonna be fantastic.
Big
But
situation.
that's all I'll say because I've already spoken too much about some
It's pretty.
shit.
It's pretty close to being done.
It's pretty close to
You're
being
dropping an
done.
album July 14th.
I'm dropping
You
it
better
on
go
July
save
13th.
that
Did you hear that freestyle I did? Dropping it on
Save the
July
date.
13th. Save that. I hope
When we
nobody
met
said
It drops on like the 27th
yeah,
of
the
July.
video dropped later than that. The album didn't drop.
We were
No.
like, basically, we met up a lot of times in April, and we were like, yeah, July 13th, we could do that.
Yeah, we
turn
can
it
do
around
that.
pretty quickly.
That's actually a push. We could do it earlier.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we could do it earlier.
Let's give ourselves some time. No
Yeah,
way.
that
We
would
just
be real
stopped doing
stupid.
stuff for like 2 months.
Yeah, yeah.
You better go save that
You
thing.
better go say it that day because
Yeah.
nothing's coming. Yeah, but just that.
What you work? You told us you've got all these projects.
I've got
Got the list?
yeah. Well, we've got a project together that's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll figure out what the
Three
crack
of
is with that. Three of us.
Mm.
Then I've got a record with Lutherist in Genova.
Oh,
I've
nice.
got a record with fucking with Emby and Pippa Maloney. I've got Pippa Maloney's solo record.
Rhythm.
I made like a club. Pippa Maloney's next up for sure.
So
Her
yeah,
tunes are
100%.
fucking so
Car
good.
boot sales crazy plug.
Cardboard, yeah. Go check out the
2024
Cardboard sale.
music art-
We're
Irish,
debuting a lot
face
of new
Irish
music.
Yeah. Yeah, Up Next, that's what it's called.
Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I could kind of go on forever. I made a record with my friend Rue and Ushmush, like a Irish language club record. I'm working right now on a solo record under a different name. I have an album coming out towards the end of this year of like just mostly grime
Rory's been
instrumentals.
busy, man.
You sure you have the time for all this?
I'm getting
you
a
go
manager right now because I can't fucking hack it.
Swear you got a
basically.
manager?
Yeah.
I know somebody.
Actually, yeah. Anyway,
smoke.
so stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting ready a live set as well. So I'm like, I usually just
No,
DJ
just a senor for
like
you.
city tunes, but now I'm gonna start doing live sets of all my own music and stuff. So,
Class,
swear.
man.
like live electronics and stuff. But yeah,
Love
Fuck for Rory.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Any boys freestyle?
What?
Any boys freestyle?
Not really.
I think these two guys.
What we
Have
do
been
is
known to-
we have a big bank of
They have to
words
hold
in our
hands.
heads. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can freestyle like that.
What
You know
kind
what I'm
of
saying?
type beat should we look for?
Hey, live your life. Y&J type.
Live your
YJ,
life,
YJ
T.I.
type.
That's what I thought straight
Bro,
away.
what a track! What? You say live your life, but
Not even mean. I just said live your life. You know what I mean? I like the way we were talking about wrestling. At not one point, I put on the wrestling.
I
and
seen it
put the-
behind you and I was like, he's doing a dramatic thing.
No, not even.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta freestyle with that on.
All the way from this straight from Mexico. I'm not even messing.
No way.
Straight from
Oh,
Mexico.
come on.
Come on now.
So,
Yeah.
That's another.
I ain't rapping, bro. Rancid Simmons is on the bars. You feel me? I'm not dropping an album July 13th. Do not save that date.
Travis got Meltdown.
The strings, man.
I could be anyone underneath this.
You could, man.
Tenor bets I'm Jafar's. I thought that was Soul Train by White people. If I gave you all my love.
Oh, shout out to Jeff.
Bro, it's so
I'm sweating. I'm gonna freestyle one bar.
Go on.
That's
No,
hard.
not right now. That's hard.
That's hard.
You're crazy. You know sweating?
Hold on.
I just bought it.
Yeah. Ho came out with. Yeah, aight. Ho came out. Nah.
No.
Yeah, and I already knew how that shit pans out, but don't wanna say how it ends. I went out with my doubts, kept my mouth shut, don't wanna say shit again. Sent a text, you'd have thought I'd had games on my phone, I did not wanna play them again. You would try speak out till you ate your words, now you don't wanna plate them again. An unorthodox chain of events, a peculiar means to an end, I'm frightened. Spooky ain't even the best way to put it, I need me a vest, they fighting, hooking, throwing potatoes. Couldn't go where I go if I say so. Looking up, I don't know where the day goes. The stars are out. I was working out, pushing weight, how I bar out. Astronaut haze, little bitch, I'm in Mars now. In my jocks making songs when my mom's out. Ain't no one know what I'm on, but I'm on now. Check the score on the board, we ball out. Mr. Mark, when I shoot, I'm LeBron now. I'm in Tokyo, who tryna stall out? Yeah. I'm in Tokyo, who tryna stall out? Yeah. I can already see how that shit pans out, but don't wanna say how it ends. Went out with my doubts, kept my mouth shut, don't wanna say shit again. Sent a text, you'd have thought I'd have games on my phone, I did not wanna play them again. You would try speak out till you ate your words, now you don't wanna play them again. Put the D outside the D.
Play that. Can you play that Drake and Central C off the radar beat?
Rhythm.
Got no sticks in the ride.
Come on.
If I take flicks with the guys, gotta put emojis over
I'm
there.
like the bitch.
See, that was alright.
Mysterious Kelly, got me feeling like P.R. Andre. Way too on me.
She wanna be my fiance.
To the left, to the left.
She said she wants a Birkin bag. She could get.
Oh yeah, top 4 business. I'm in the Jetsons gaff. Shawty want a Birkin bag. She might get a breakfast bag. Rhythm.
Oh, what was that one he said? He's like, and your mom shoplifts from Asda. And he just gets wheeled straight away. Shout Kibo, best in the game.
Can I do that on this? You know what? Gave a D on top of D, so that's D squared. That rapper changed his whole shit after he heard me. I'm wearing flip flops, but the jeans flared. Need a repair, ages since I've seen clear. Cause drugs been fogging up me vision. People tried to tell me that I had a problem. Oh, I don't listen. See me nodding and I'm itching. Why I told him I got off it when I obviously didn't. Brody told me just try not to be addicted. It's not easy as it seems. I need the beans, I need the spliffies. Being a fiend, I'm never cryptic. I just say it in me songs. I just hope me mommy doesn't feel ashamed when it comes on. Playing games with women, baby, think she won. I play along. She should hate me. She's up late. She's just waiting on the dawn. I'm the greatest. I'm King Kong. I'm the savior. I'm the greatest. I'm King Kong. I'm the savior. I'm the dawn. The next wonder of the world. I don't want relationships, cause I just wonder about the girl in the woods. I'm doing drugs. Bump into a squirrel. What do you say?
Say I see I'm on course. Hey, with that I'm like E, but I'm sure this girl is to me. I'm a dork on a Christian, gonna play D&D in my shorts. Hey, with that I'm like E with more letters. Cheeky little chicken, she a go getter. I'm a trick if she cheat, I'm a let her. I got what I want. Left skeet on her sweater. I'm sick, I'm nefarious. On hinge with my chick, she by curious. Tokyo drift, not fast, now I'm furious. Kinda cringe if she suck, cause we serious. Yeah, I'm funny. What is love? I'm just here for the money. Winnie the Pooh, I'm a fiend for the honeys. Yeah, now bring the chorus back. Yeah.
I eat my veggies, I go big and strong.
That's up there.
Walk to the club, no shoes, like.
He's not even on the bars. He's not even.
Sweat, man, I'm sweating. This place is
Do you want me to crack the window?
Nah, it's good. Where do you want?
There's a short one there. You need it.
I wish I feel like none of us can freestyle over the falling out the sky.
Falling out the sky.
Man, before we wrap up, there is one thing, right? Boys, first of all, I just want to say that was quality. The freestyle was quality, boys. Amazing guest, man. Yeah,
come on.
There was a bit of wrestling, there was a bit of music, and man, it's all got.
We had fun, and you know what? You might even learn something.
You know what I mean? But before we go, right, there is one thing, man. I believe there was a gift or something like that. I believe there was.
I forgot to say that, and I didn't tell you guys this, but I didn't want to come empty-handed. I wanted to get you as a gift, you know what I mean? Because these people have been good to me. You know yourself now. So I got you a little something, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not much, but it means a lot. And I think you guys will really like it. I think you guys are really gonna rock with it. You know what I mean? I think it's really. Hey, take a look at that. You know what I mean? OJ Beezy as well. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, he's bigger than me. Taller than me. Come on. Literally, never say never. Yeah. There's an old Justin Bieber song. I can't remember what it is, but it goes crazy.
No, there was some classics back there. Back when he was just in a house with a couple of
Can
girls.
you? Hey, can I recommend one either instrumental or the song itself? I don't mind. I'm not picky. Falling Out the Sky.
By Arm & Hammer.
Yeah.
Girl sweatshirt?
Yeah,
That's-
she dropped the ball.
I think that's the best beat ever made.
It's so beautiful. I wish I could rap that.
It hits you in a different place.
No, I gotta
fucking-
get the books. I
fucking,
gotta revert to
It's like I'm like religiously listening to like dub music and like old reggae stuff, and like nothing. I've never heard anything as good as that beat. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like that kind of music. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking good. I'd love to know what that sample is and try and find out more music by that artist. But good 5 slime.
Too many. Can't even hit this beat. She dropped the ball on me before I got to know I be with nobody who knows what's going on inside.
Yeah, find some bars, sorry. I can
Fully can't. Like there's magic man.
Yeah. How could I fake from the start?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to break us apart. It's crazy. I've been creating some skies. How am I breaking the heart that saved me? I've been a snake in the grass. You don't trust Pisces, man, I'm shady. I feel like less of a man. I made a mess of the plan, it's crazy. I've been invested in you, but I'm not doing the best I can. You shouldn't accept who I am. You should be having me neck in your hands just squeezing. How was I letting that happen? You showing love, never getting it back its peak. I had me head in me eyes, still can't believe that you gave me a chance, yeah. Sweet, I feel the red in me cheeks. I feel the best when we speak. I felt depressed when you left for a second, but now you're together with me. That's what he said.
No
Sidewalk shuffle, mind all fuzzled, tryna find my feelings, killing time, all puzzled. I was feeling rough, might bite, not muzzled, one slight, not right. I might fight, night tussle, light strife in my life. Now my heart's all heavy. Was young riding Tesco carts like Chevys. Beep beep, first whip had the cabbage and the peas. True shit, loose grip got me damaging prestige and allure. Loose lips, now I can't get a squeeze anymore. Chose hips over happy and it shows. I was clueless, barely rapping out my shows, keeping mind open but was packing up to close. Don't be reacting when I'm acting up on those, keeping tabs on me, trying to see if I'm okay.
In the portrait of a Khmer son.
Assalamu alaikum, alhamdulillah. Praise be to God, I done gone through a lot.
Done fucking scammers.
Or you can box the 40. I ain't trying to be rapping till I'm 40.
Yo, on that note, we have been back for Bad Musical Conversation. We have the boys on with us. Shout out to Kev.
Big Kev.
Rest in peace, Kev.
Long live Kev.
Shout out Sandy for
We're
Kev.
talking about Kojak, right?
I know him as Kev, actually.
Yeah, I know he was there in Cabra when he was there in Cabra as well.
It's been a pleasure, boys.
Yeah.
All you guys out there,
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Clash at the Keys, September 16th. At Clash at the Keys Instagram. 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 I'm geeked up on 4 cleanies, 2 squeakies. I got the suds today, boy. The suds is on, bro. We off the yerkies. We off the lalas.